So when we last left off, you guys were at the hideout of the cult of, not Sigmar, of Ulrich, currently assaulting with large explosions the soldiers of the cult. After a fairly fiery start, you realized perhaps you might have been a little overmatched. The group started to fracture, separate, and run. Some earlier than others, leaving in the process your character behind, who was stabbed and knocked to the ground before being drug off as a captive. Carlton and Hope, I think it is, had previously run earlier and hid in one of the rooms with the elf, who left them behind to go find the group and join up with them. Conveniently forgetting to mention where they had gone to hide. After the group hid out in the jail cell's prison area, while the cultists spread out to look for the group. Okay, you guys are currently in a large prison area. There are several jail cells around. A couple of them have been opened. One had a dwarf, apparently some sort of dwarven craftsman, who is eager to strike back at Eric Stormcaller and for all the pain and suffering that he suffered over the last few months. The other one is a human, relatively young, who is still in a state of shock from his abuse and unwilling to speak or do much action at all. The elf, with concern, has verified he is not a zombie. You also found a room in the back where there had been some basic storage and goods and things like that. Nothing really of note. This room is dominated by a large pit that drops about 30 feet into a natural cavern, from which you can hear monstrous growling, which, according to the dwarf, is, quote, the monsters that the cult occasionally will toss a prisoner down to. Beasts. The cult, according to the dwarf, the cult is known to A, take captives, because the beasts prefer live animals. So it's likely that the party member is still alive. However, they're also fairly militant and prepared, and despite some casualties, managed to fend off the group, at least initially. Now we have mechanically, we're making the modification for fireballs and AoEs. Okay, so that'll be a much simpler and more power appropriate spell for the game. The other thing is we discussed the possibility of taking time and doing medicine to repair basic wounds. So things like your medicine skill, you can use that on any existing wounds you have. Reduce the penalty down to no better than 10%. So if you have a negative 50, you could reduce it down to a -5. After that, it has to heal. That's subject to a single medicine check, and I believe we were saying it's the margin of success is the amount that you reduce. So if you get 110, you reduce it by 10 points, type stuff.
10 points or 10%?
10 points, I believe.
Okay.
So
Well,
I'm
max
at
of
30,
10%
so I
then?
need to get a 130 to fully...
To reduce it to a 3.
90% down,
So,
but you still keep 10%.
If we want to get more complicated, I'm fine with the margin of success as a percentage reduction. That would make it more in line, but it's an extra step. So I'm flexible on that. Okay.
So at minimum, it goes down to a 10% of what it is.
Yes, 10% of whatever it is. Now, that being said, it's not a individual round combat thing. This is, I'm taking some time to medicine and work on this. So approximately a 10-minute thing with somebody with some effort focused on one patient at the time, okay? As a means to be able to get you back into a combat scenario.
So can I add a little level of
complexity?
I don't want to mean to say that, but the rule was always you cannot do it to yourself.
Correct. Well, you could, but you're going to take those penalties.
Correct.
I mean, you would have the penalties on
it.
It's much harder to do it on yourself. I would also apply probably a built-in minus 20 for working on yourself anyways.
You always did before. Is that if you're already at negative 30, you always gave us a penalty. There was something even in the rules, I thought, that said, hey, you can't perform. Maybe you just did it yourself.
Yeah, I'm fine. If you want to medicine yourself, you can do that with an additional minus 20 plus whatever penalties you currently have.
Maybe the second aid you did that too.
Might have been.
'Cause you
No,
did
second
that
aid.
surgery.
Plus,
Second aid was surgery.
Right.
plus then I could probably medicine. because I
Don't
have
do
talents
anything.
and stuff.
Yeah,
I know. I
no,
didn't
it-
roll. I
I'm
just
the
want to
dice,
make
so
sure.
that's why.
yeah. Either way, you have a physician who has some training and should be able to do it. You also have a cleric, and all clerics know how to heal. They're bound to.
Yeah,
Now,
I'm also at good penalties now.
that being said, the other aspect that George had conveniently reminded me about, one thing we've glossed over, is Warhammer is a dirty world. There's a lot of infection, diseases, and so forth. That's something we need to keep in mind as well. If you're doing magical healing, that cleanses all the disease, etc., seals up the wounds. But once you've done that, you can't really mend the bones and things like that. So keep that in mind as well.
That's why I have healing poultices. Yay.
Those will give you hit points, but they won't
No.
cure a broken wound.
Healing poultices are for infection. Healing droughts are hit points.
Okay, that's fine. So, at the end of last time, before we make these modifications, first off, we're going to rewind the clock slightly. When we ended last time, the group had decided to kick open the door and engage the rogues. So we're going to rewind slightly. To make clear that you guys have these options if you so choose to use it. Separately, the dwarf that's with you, although he's eager to go kill Eric, he is intelligent enough and sane enough not to go out on his own. Given a choice of left versus right, he's going towards where he believes Eric is going to be. So once he's out there, he's making it abundantly clear. His goal is to kill Eric. Anything that takes him along that way, he's in support of, but don't tell him to slow down, stop, etc., because that's his goal. Even if that's going to kill him, he's fine with that, because in his view, he's already dead and dishonored anyways. Now, outside the room, you heard the cult spread out, search around the place. For whatever reason, they did not enter this area. Okay? Instead, they moved down the hall, and shortly after you guys were here, you heard shouting of Carlton and Hope as they were discovered and taken captive. From the voices, you can tell that they are at the end of the hall by the other room and are starting to head away from where you guys are. If you wish to kick open the door and maintain that, we can. We'll place things where they are, etc., and go with that. If you prefer, hey, let's take a moment or two, get some rest and healing, that's fine too. I'll leave it up to the group.
What kind of penalties do you do?
Almost at minus 10 hit points, and I'm already at minus 34.
Mine able to be tended further.
Yes.
So -4.
Yes, because we have not modified, because we haven't adjusted those. Now, the 10% minimum would be based on what the original penalty was.
Okay, I don't know what that was.
I think it was 50. I think with the Priests of Shalia, we halved them or reduced them further.
Like,
You put me down at minus 30. Total.
Right, I think it was higher, like 60 or 70.
Okay.
So, but yes, you can reduce those however.
So 7 or so.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like I said, the intent is if you take enough time, you could do some basic first aid. You still got to deal with infection, disease, etc. But it gives you at least the opportunity to get in a fight. Now, the penalties will still pile up, obviously. This wound at 3, that wound at 3, etc. It's still going to slow you down.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, I'm just happy you're even allowing my previous wounds to be reduced even further.
Right. The only other option I really had, and I've considered it, is introducing Rolemaster herbs, but those don't really fit the need. They're expensive, but they also don't fix wounds. Not
Well,
right off.
You're right.
They speed your healing rate.
Yeah, they speed your healing rate.
Which wouldn't help you in this case.
You're right.
So,
that would make use of the herbalist.
well, yeah, but this is a concession. I may add the herbs in anyways for long-term gaming, but this gives you the opportunity to not. The complaint we had was that you got to do a fight, you took a penalty, and then you're useless for the rest of the adventure, which is part of the game. But at least if the group takes the time to rest, recover, you can get back into action most of the way. Okay.
So,
So it's the 4 of you.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait.
Okay.
Because
I got my banner.
Well, they take prisoners, so
We can just rescue them after we're back ready to go again.
I wouldn't wait, but I'm in the middle of doing something in a separate room with the door shut. So
Yeah, he's searching
Were
the
you?
closet.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you were down there. Okay.
had I known any of this was real, I mean, I guess you could say, oh well, you know, but that's not.
The group. Well, I mean, you can hear shouting at a distance. If you're distracted searching, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I mean, ultimately, I feel like our prior decision was probably the correct one in the situation, but I'm not going to go out there alone. So,
I was absolutely.
You could go out there alone. You could fireball them.
The only thing is that I feel like if we go out there, we have to kill them all before they threaten us with killing them. Him and Hope.
You can't kill me.
And then they make us
Right.
surrender.
At this point, you guys have all lost hope, and Carlton.
Carlton hasn't lost hope. That's all Carlton's got.
Carlton's traveling with hope.
that's right. The problem is, if we rush out in our current state, we are just effectively committing suicide.
Exactly.
So I think we should stop and heal
Speak for yourself.
and hope that our party members
break free.
survive long enough for us to heal up, and then we can come get them.
Between you and man, I'm not out there. I can't say anything.
I think
I just want my minus 30 gone. Then I'm definitely good to go.
thoughts.
This is the perfect time. They're all distracted. We run. But hey, that's my thoughts.
We're not leaving people
I
behind.
I run really fast.
I have a
I'm
possible
not leaving people
plan.
behind. He says now.
You hear Carlton's being dragged away. Don't leave me!
From my perspective, you look dead.
But that's the second or third time he's been left behind.
Hit that.
The only reason why he even lived that first time down in the pits was I
I
jumped
thought
down
that
to
was
save
his
him.
job at the party.
Yeah, whatever. My point is.
Is that the only
we're not
reason,
leaving somebody
or
behind.
is it the
Not
dark
motto of this
deals?
group.
Hurry up! I have your banner.
I have a possible plan.
Don't you want your banner?
But my God, we have to save that.
Since
Is that the only reason
I know
he's
we
still alive, or was
left,
it because of
not
all the dark deals
left,
he's made?
but that we
It is Warhammer.
in their eyes. So they're going to be spread out around this whole area. We might
Dark
be
Deal
able to
brothers, that's
solo
all.
out
Okay.
a few small number of them
For the record.
and dwindle down their
all my
numbers
Dark Guilds were on
to make it more of an equal
Okay.
fight.
The problem with the dwindling down aspect
Mine
is we will get dwindled down over time as
I've
well.
used a lot of dark deals.
We're going to lose effectiveness the longer we fight. I understand what you're saying, and I don't disagree with you. And if this was Pathfinder, it would be a possible option. But in this, I don't see us being able to continually take wounds. Because I took a minus 15 off of like a 10-point injury.
We might.
It's-
Maybe we can find another one of those big explosive barrels. Use that to
You know,
take out.
this whole time
large
we're talking,
chunk of them.
obviously we're not going out. But
yeah, he's force
So-
feeding us.
Okay.
Okay.
Going through the tunnel, you hear.
Maybe
You
we
hear
could-
all by myself. Just hoping I.
make yourself useful. See, you're doing it.
Play my
You guys are
drums.
entertaining them.
Okay, so you're going to take your time to
in the
first
other room
aid
where we first-
everybody?
The big room where all of them were. They were
Like I said, it's about 10 minutes per person if you want to take that amount of time. I think if,
I think it was a minimum of Frederick. Maybe of Ben, and maybe for the archer so they can actually shoot some arrows for once.
he can shoot arrows. It's the
And
the
I
air,
cannot complain.
the arrows are curvy.
If I can get 30 more points on everything, that'd be fantastic. Or actually, I guess it'd be 23 more points on
You just got to buy better arrows.
Yeah, okay.
So, I mean, that would be 30 minutes.
Are you going to be using fire on them?
What I could do
No.
is I could first aid Matt and allow Matt to start scouting ahead while we start first aiding.
Not a bad idea.
Do you need
Not a bad
healing
idea.
I'll
focuses?
be right back.
Yeah.
And now you're down to 3.
Do you need healing focuses to make sure you don't
That's the party, man. Hey, we got the dwarf. Send the dwarf down one direction, send Matt down the other, and we'll see if they come back.
Yeah.
Do you need healing focuses to make sure their wounds don't get infected?
No.
No, he just needs a healing kit.
Yeah.
and fire.
So I didn't find any secret doors back there?
No, no secret doors.
You can give me
The
one.
boxes look like trash for the most part. Old rotted food, moldy clothing and cloth and so forth. It looks like this room hasn't been used for much of anything.
The only thing my search would have been just kicking things over. Cause
That's fine.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean the only thing unusual is there is.
My search of the crates, my search of the walls have been relatively thorough.
Yeah, I understand. The only thing of note that has any real value is 3 lengths of thick chain. You're not able to kick it over because it's pretty heavy. They look like about 50 feet worth of chains, just sort of discarded in the corner. Each one ends in a large iron collar. Maybe about that big around.
Probably on the waist. Okay. Pretty awesome.
You can hope it's a waste.
Better that than a neck.
That's
Well,
what I'm
it's just
saying.
big to be I mean, whoa.
It's a
Oh, how that came around too.
I was
Same
thinking
way.
about the waist of the person they're lowering down in to feed the people. Or things. That's terrifying. I'm going to stick with my thoughts. I like my
Well, so the rest of us were
That's
like,
not
fuck,
the-
there's 3 big beasts down there. And you're like, we can lower 3 people?
So you're gonna work on Matt first.
I think so. If he's allowed me to first aid him.
How many wounds do you currently have? How many injuries do you have?
both my arms.
So you have 1 penalty of 30?
Yes.
Thank you. That's what I'm looking for.
Penalty of 30. There we
Okay.
go.
See if we can make it worse.
That's right. It's 35.
There you go, an 81.
Okay, so it's down to the -6, I think it is, or 7. That's fine. So 10 minutes go by. Not much of happening. Every so often, you think in the distance, you hear singing that lasts for a couple of seconds and then gets cut short.
Then the drum solo.
I make sure
Still got my drums too.
I make sure my quiver is full of.
It's unusual in that the song that's being sung is your recent ballad from the palace.
Fuck yeah.
If I'm going down, I'm going down with real music.
All right. I ask everybody to be quiet as I go up to the door and take a very careful perception check for what's outside the door.
Okay, give me a blind GM roll.
So we blind GM. There it is. Very first one. I wish I could add more points to my whatever my initiative or is it initiative? Perception, yeah.
It appears to be quiet outside.
All quiet on the western front.
I smirk, load an arrow, and say, I'll be back.
Okay.
And is there light coming into the room by any chance?
There
I probably
is-
can't tell.
There is no light coming into the room currently.
All right, I head out.
Just a second. And he makes us update some maps.
I'm doing the whole, I'm sure you can envision it, put some tension so I can hold the arrow knocked.
Sure.
But I want one hand free for now. Opening and closing doors carefully. Yes, I'm closing the door behind me unless somebody else wants it left open. I guess I would ask you guys that before I go out. I go, you leave the door open or close it?
Close.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't want them to walk by and be like, why is that door open?
Okay.
Yeah, and I can hear Matt anyway.
I'm just getting ready to ask you that too. Can you still hear me? Alright. That's
How long does that last?
We got like an hour off of it, like going down like going at the
Okay.
edge of the stairs.
Okay. See, so
So
that
in
time.
like half an hour, you're gonna be like, why do I hear merchants and laughter? And,
Yep.
wait, what? Sounds like a telephone.
I can't even get away. No, really, I'm still there, guys.
He's in there in the.
He's walking. He's walking.
Ow, oh.
He's walking.
Oh.
He's back at the tavern drinking. He's saying, "Drip, drip, drip. It's the cave. It's a bat." What skill roll do I need to do to mimic cave sounds?
So can I just move past the door without opening it and closing it and letting people see that? Or
No.
okay. So I have to open it.
Yeah.
Okay. Open. Oh, there is light. You lied to me.
That
Oh, no,
is
that was the light from the room.
no.
All right.
That was not the light from the room. That is the light that. Oh, ignore that one. That is the light that Frederick had dropped when he retreated.
Oh, we gotta go get my skull. Shit.
What skull?
His lantern.
My goblin skull.
Right before the fight, he moved up and put his lantern down so he could fight.
Is it a goblin skull?
Yep, and carved with
It's a stylized goblin skull turned into a storm lantern.
I'm obviously being as stealthy as possible.
That's awesome.
Okay.
like water
That dude
bottle.
looks like Kale.
Where are you? Are you out in the hall yet?
Yes, I'm out in the hall.
Okay.
So everything is as is, right?
Yep.
I hate the fact that we need blinders on these things. Well, I love this because people can't see it. Like they are probably a little clueless. But
Yeah,
I'm not looking at it.
A little?
I'm dead.
you
I'm
know
not
what
over
I
here
mean.
like.
they're very clueless.
That's right.
I'm just
The
looking
whole
at my
point is the
screen.
reason why I love this stuff is that ever since that demonstration we did, it's been fantastic.
I'm just waiting for a mechanical to.
You hear running behind you.
and
One of the group
grab
runs past.
Go get one of
A moment or two later, skeletons chase him.
Go get one of the polarized things for it.
Okay, So-
Actually, that's a good idea because it's relatively cheap.
so you move up there.
Mm-hmm.
You see several foes. They're armed with crossbows and keeping an active eye on the opening.
But I'm in the darkness, right?
You are in the darkness.
As far as I could tell, they were human.
They appear to be human, yes.
So I will assume where I'm at, I'm 100% safe. But I'm still going back this way. Move to here.
Do you really want to hurt me?
Okay, that's what I expected.
Gavin Dasson.
Which direction did the music sound like it came, or was?
You haven't heard it currently.
I stop right there and I wait until the count of 60.
Okay. You guys going to do anything else while the elf is gone?
Yeah, I think the
I'm
plan
quite
was I was going
intelligent,
to
actually.
be
You should know that. You made it.
bandaging the
Intelligence.
priest.
Okay.
Very intelligent.
So the priest is indisposed right now while you're working on bandaging him?
Yeah.
How many injuries did you have?
I have 2. I have a 15 and a 5.
Okay. So it'll be a 15 and a 5. You're really injured.
I'll take the 15. You just
Well,
worry about the 15. I'll use the 5. It's fine.
Yeah.
Want me to roll now?
No, not yet.
Okay.
You laugh, but when you only have like a 40 skill, there goes half
I-
your skill.
It hurts, yes.
Tell me about it.
What's your DB? Oh, it's 12.
Okay, so
The past 30 or the past 3 or 4 adventures we've had, and I put everything to weapon skill and strength to get my weapon skill.
a minute or so goes by, and you hear singing coming from this direction.
Okay.
It sounds a bit shaky.
They're shaking them.
Shaky
Soon
as in
as
like
he's-
not very
soon as I
talented,
begin to hear
or
it,
Hey, always talented.
I immediately move in that direction stealthily, trying to catch if it's in the direction of the foes or continues.
This
Okay.
direction.
Stage fright.
All right.
Does not sound like it's in that next room. It sounds further.
But he's doing a damn good job. I like it. I now like him.
I sort of hear that. He's doing a damn good job.
You have a sense. You have gained the elves' approval. +5.
This is the thing appears. Achievement.
Yeah. Achievement unlocked. Elven approval.
I don't know how
By an
well
elf
humans
that only
can
likes
see
other
because I'm
elves.
an elf.
Right.
I've never seen as a human,
Mm-hmm.
but I've always known that I can see far better than them in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to risk it and move stealthily across here, slowly, to where if I see it, obviously if they shoot me, that's a reaction.
Sure.
But very slowly and carefully to make sure I can get across without being shot,
Okay.
without getting defense, is my point.
Okay. So back here,
Where,
way off to the right.
alright, so I can't see any of that.
Zoom out.
Alright. Let me get stopped right in the middle here. Oh, yep, I can see all that.
Okay. You see several things. Way back there, in your vision, it's fairly clear.
Mm-hmm.
You see several large figures
Mm-hmm.
standing in light. One of them is dressed in heraldry of Ulrich. Okay.
Now, everything I can see, by the way, just to warn you ahead of time, is, unless I moved my character to where I can't see what you're getting ready to describe, Like I can see 3 people with my 2 allies.
Yep.
Okay, but those 3 figures all have the same. Like,
They do.
Scroll over them.
Yeah, they all the models that I used are all the same.
Okay.
Nothing special about that. Okay, so the guy right here, I'm sorry, this guy
Yep.
is looks like one of the other soldiers. The guy in back is the one dressed in fancier Ulrichian heraldry
Okay.
and so forth. And then this one is a large guy that you're familiar with, wielding a single axe.
How
Okay.
about straight back behind them, there's one more. Is that a
That's
wizard?
just a regular guy.
Okay.
Okay. He does have some heraldry on him. Looks priest-like. Okay. Now, the most notable thing is this guy standing there. He has a large hammer. It has just the faintest wisp of blue energy playing on it. And he seems to be staring straight at you.
It's similar to his blue energy.
What blue energy? What?
Didn't you say your sword glowed
No.
bluish?
No,
Okay.
no. Never had any issues with that.
Staring
Seems
straight at me.
seems to be staring straight at you as you move stealthily across the hallway. Like, he seems to be aware of you and can see you. Okay? The guy to his right with the hand axe has the hand axe out. Looks ready to strike, attack, whatever, but doesn't seem to be aware of you. The guy to his left, the southern one, is standing there with a pistol currently aimed at Milton's head. Or not Milton, Carlton's head. Carlton's head. I keep thinking Milton. Okay? As you move past, the guy with the hammer calls out and says, "Throw down your weapons. I'm sure you want to talk at this point."
I'm not the right person. Wait one. Let me get the people that actually will talk.
They're fine in the prison cells where they are.
I disagree.
No, they're not.
We were not quiet.
Just, and I move back. Just give me a second, please.
Okay.
Oh, man.
All of this is heard by a certain individual.
Oh, yeah. The wizard's well aware of this.
I do not go all the way back.
Okay.
Actually, I stop right here. I say, you guys need to get out here. I'm about to execute your friends.
I guess you don't care about the -15 now.
Yeah, the banner, by the way, is unceremoniously dropped on the ground, adding insult to injury.
All right, let's do this.
The drums are smashed.
I yell out. Actually, I'll yell out. Carlton, you all right? Hope.
Every little thing's gonna be okay.
Look like they're making him sing.
That's
Or is he singing?
He-
out of
he-
nervous?
He seems to be a little bit of nervousness. They don't really seem to be discouraging as much, but after a few seconds, it gets annoying, so they just smack him.
Say, wait a minute. Make sure we knew where you're at.
What?
All right.
So how is it a human can see so well in the dark?
Gonna give you 10 seconds. Drop that fancy bow you got. Throw your weapons to the ground.
A whisper. That ain't happening.
I don't
Two.
do cell door.
2 are blocking our exit. I'm going through them unless you guys are wanting to go through to save our
I
allies.
start walking forward.
I don't see anything right now. I'm
So
still
you-
in the.
okay.
same
I say,
Yeah, I open cell.
Well,
As soon as you started counting,
I
Okay.
step out and say 5, 4.
Okay. You take aim.
I don't know what else to do.
By chance am I there?
what do we do now?
Not that they see currently.
Or something else?
Come on, last Starfighter.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to put my bow up. I go to take aim, put my arrow away, put the bow up. And say, I worked too hard to get that bow, and I step forward to here.
Okay. So you move forward. Meanwhile, everybody else take aim, move forward, or wherever you wish to go.
Carlton too? I can move forward? Is that?
No, not Carlton.
I would also say they're past the mess hall. Right. Head right. I
One
count.
turn. One
And,
action?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna look across the room and be like, I count at least 7 so far. There's a priest.
Yes.
Hey, your axe buddy's
Do
here.
you have battle tongue?
I'm not battle. Is this battle at this point?
It's effectively a round.
Well, then no.
You can make a short description. You're like giving them a full rundown on everything that's there.
That's literally my intention.
I understand that, but given the limited time,
I apologize. My bad.
One move is in one action, or like 2 moves? Or something?
one move is one action.
At all. Didn't feel like we were at that.
Okay. What?
I sleep.
And I didn't count right anyway.
Okay.
Well,
Matt's like, 1, 2, 2.
that tends to be 90% of the people in the
Oh my
world.
god! Yeah, in the world. There you go. I'm fitting into Warhammer.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Okay. So you step forward towards the group with the bow. The rest of you head out of the room. You get about to there when you hear a loud gunshot. Carlton goes down.
Motherfucker.
Okay. In the same motion, the guy pulls out a second pistol, aims it at Hope.
I glare at the. Is there a puddle forming next?
Oh,
to
yeah.
him?
Does the hole at least whistle a
Where'd he
solemn
shoot
tune? Like,
Head.
Oh, so he's dead.
I don't know. We have survived a bullet shot to
we
the
have,
head.
right off the bat,
Yeah,
at the very
yeah.
beginning.
Very first combat.
Again.
Okay. Okay.
Very first
I-
blood.
I
Gunshot to
don't-
the head.
And it got infected.
I smirk, tilt my head.
Okay. The guy calls out, "That's one. We got 2 more here. We'd hate to see you lose hope.
Right. Well,
Move forward cautiously into the room with your companions. I'm sure you guys know how to surrender.
Okay. Where are the light sources?
No.
There are candelabras and things like that from the roof,
What
providing
are
light in
you
the room.
doing? Are we planning on dogging them?
I don't care what they're doing at this point.
Well,
I don't think so.
So-
If they've shot one of our partners,
I'm unslinging the bow. I
can
step
make
back,
them drop
unsling the
the
bow,
gun.
and I'm
So that's my question.
laying down law.
You're going to open fire?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't care.
we have,
Okay.
We have to get over there first, though. But
So that's what I'm doing
I
this
think at
round
this
is
point-
firing.
Okay.
we're going to
Ready
get there.
to fire.
It's no holds barred.
But I'm stepping back as I do it.
Okay.
When we get there, they're going to both be dead. Or all 3 of them.
Actually, I don't even want. The darkness isn't going to give me enough cover, and I've got light coming up behind me. I am dead.
You're going to step back into the darkness, which is then going to get light.
Yep.
Says it's working.
Okay, so you're going to, just so I'm understanding, you're going to fall back and start shooting, and the rest of you, I'm gathering, are racing forward.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm falling back to get cover from a wall and shoot because if
I
they've already killed one of our
have no
allies when I was
idea.
already saying, "Hey, yes, I didn't drop my weapon. I get that," but I was in an obvious position of no weapons out. You've got 4 crossbows on me, and they still shot my ally. Screw them. All my allies are dead at that point. There's no point in me dying too.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Thank God for your
So let me know where I can fall back to, and I'll move myself.
And
I feel like we have what is that? What is that
Are there
cartoon
illusion
movie
spells?
with the Neanderthals?
Are
And they
there
unleash the
illusion
baby.
spells that
Unleash
they
the
can
baby!
fake
That's the
killing
dwarf.
our
Unleash
partners?
the
Yeah,
dwarf.
there's illusion spells. You can do sound and visual with illusion,
okay. Roll.
So-
Maybe that's what we're running into.
potentially.
Oh, man,
Depending on
did
the
I
initiative,
ever
I want
fix
to do
my
stuff.
initiative? I don't even know if I did. Oh well, who cares?
Is the dwarf coming with us?
Yeah.
The dwarf.
Okay. Do we? I assume everybody adjusted their initiative bonuses from last time.
Yeah.
I don't even remember where to
Yeah,
go
I
to.
want to do something to manipulate my initiative order.
Okay.
I'm going to spend fortune to go first.
So that would be Frederick Carlton.
Did I wake up from a gunshot?
Where's
The hole's really loud.
which one of these things do you go to look at your character?
Double click on your character.
Where's that?
Strange mechanic, I know.
Shh.
I think
that's right.
I have got to
It's just your stat, right?
Stat plus a dice roll, yeah.
Yeah, my stat's correct.
Oh wait, I knew.
I'm hoping I can see where he is.
So Erdem.
Okay. So. I moved 4, so I can move 8, correct?
Are you using the stats that are in this for me?
Yeah.
Move
If you
forward.
move forward,
Oh, you suck
then
ass.
yes, you can move 8 yards.
Way off.
He said that I think 2 game sessions.
Do I
ago.
see
I
a
don't pay
person with a
attention.
pistol?
Yeah, you do.
You do not.
Said, William, get
The
over
gunshot
here.
sounded fairly far away.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty good distance
Okay.
with a lot of obstacles.
I should have pulled out my bow.
Okay. Well, I guess
No.
I will.
I'm good with the bow.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
you
you're
are.
better
You're,
with
you're
the throw.
as good or better than me.
This dude, I
Point
guess
is,
I
we need
will
people in there fast and hard.
I am not.
shoot a bolt at him.
Firebolt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Better than stopping the shoot.
Okay, now looking into the room, several of them have healing poultices or bandages on them from first aid and other healing.
Kindling to the fire.
That's right.
All right, my initiative stat's now accurate in there.
Okay, well, how much did you add?
Quite a bit. 14 points.
Okay.
No. 15 total.
49.
How? Because they had the basic stat of 20, which wasn't accurate, and the advances were wrong.
Okay, I have you updated now. So you blast that guy? Okay, so he has 10 points of cover. Well, you gotta cast the spell first.
What I have written down here. I didn't do the math.
Oh, this will be.
That's just not.
I don't think that worked.
I'm gonna re-roll since it's been fortunate to go first.
I've always loved the
I was
idea of
like,
a Wolf Rider.
like my goal was to like hopefully make the dude drop his pistol, but I didn't know how far away he was. So.
Oh, wait, oh.
It worked that time.
So for the additional thing, I can partially see that person. So can I shoot him also?
Sure.
I can't see that person.
Well, you're not a wizard.
You need wizard sight.
I saw that person earlier. I'm telling you, I was like, there's 7.
You need wizard sight.
No, there's not.
Okay.
See, I lied anyway, so it didn't matter that I was speaking out of turn.
There's only 3 of them, guys. We can take
That's
them.
right, we can take 'em. Let's do this.
But we've established the elf can't count higher than 3.
That's right.
I told you!
Chest.
Good Lord. I was only off by a few or something.
That was in some movie, I remember.
There's a Robin Hood where they're like, there's 5 in the
They can't count more than that anyways.
Yes. You call us barbarians. That's what it was. The best part is when he gives him the spyglass and he looks, pulls out his sword and he takes his spyglass.
Yes.
That's what
Primitives.
it's called, a monocle.
Yeah, this was
This is a spyglass. But they were primitive.
So with our new mechanics,
New mechanics.
so it's going to be my training plus my intelligence plus my willpower, correct?
Mhm.
Minus 30.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
ooh, training. What did you create the training for though? Just weapon basic or?
It's his spellcasting.
That's
Same thing. It's the same thing in Warhammer.
Gotcha.
Like
Directed spells in Warhammer.
What's
I always
his-
hated it though because you develop it. Sorry.
But you're good.
Okay, so his DB is defined as 30, plus he has a shield.
Is he going to use the shield?
He's going to use the shield against the firebolt.
Well,
Then he has a crossbow wielder.
No, this is the guy in the back.
my thinking is I spent the fortune to go before all of them, so like maybe they don't have the chance to react.
Guy in the back.
He's not reacting. He's just using his shield defense.
Well, yes, but he wasn't expecting a firebolt coming.
He was expecting combat.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
In his defense, I don't know if given the roles were reversed, you would have let us use our shield. Even with knowing that there is combat, I think a surprise attack out of the dark from a fireball or a crossbow, you wouldn't give us that.
I argue that.
Either way, I'm okay with it. I'm just saying.
I spent the fortune to specifically go quickly first to do a surprise type thing. That's why I spent the fortune to begin with. But
Okay.
Don't you have a torch going in there?
We want to survive this too.
Well, I understand you want to survive
Not
this too.
relevant right now. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let us finish this.
Torch is not really relevant. So,
That's not what I was saying. But okay.
It's messed up.
okay, so if we want to establish whoever goes first in the fight has an advantage,
Well,
i.e.,
I-
flat-footed.
No, that's not what he's
No.
saying. He's saying that he's shooting from surprise from the dark, right?
And
Using
I,
a fortune.
I used a fortune to specifically go first before everyone can react. I spent a fortune to do that, so that was my intent
Right,
with
but
the fortune.
I get what your intent is, and what I'm saying is if that's what the intent is, whoever goes first in the initiative has everybody else flat-footed. Because spending it only changes your initiative. It just lets you go first in a basic Warhammer mechanic.
And I'm going to be on Sean's side in the sense that I'm only on Sean's side because there was no surprise involved here.
Right, they're fully aware you guys are there.
And
They're
coming.
expecting attacks from that direction. So
I was doing that. I was like right before Frederick, so it wouldn't have mattered with the bad guys anyway. So
I-
that's why I spent the fortune to expect to do that. If
Okay,
that was the
if-
case, I probably wouldn't have gone about
which is fine. If you don't want to spend the fortune, I'll put you back where you were.
that. Okay, I'll just do that.
Okay.
I would.
I have no problem with that. But normally you spend it because you want to take action before somebody else can. These guys don't have the initiative to make a difference. Okay?
Trust me, I've seen war.
My intent was while they were starting to kind of go for the elf attack, something happens while they're trying to like shoot the elf or something, so they're not expecting a bolt just all of a sudden heading out. So if that's not the case, I wouldn't have spent the fortune.
Okay. No, that's not the case. They are fully expecting attacks coming from that direction. Now, if you had somehow come up over here or down here and attacked them from a different angle, then that might be a different story. But in this case, whether it's the elf or the rest of the group, etc., they're well aware there's a spellcaster. Attacks are going to come from that angle, etc. And they're prepared for that sort of thing. So it's not like you're surprising them. So I will put you back to right after Frederick. Okay. And then move you back down to here just for the time being. Okay, so we start off with Eliathan.
Let the arrows fly.
I'm shooting the bastard with the gun first
Okay.
before I do anything else.
Okay. So that is going to be this one.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know if I kept my soldier.
He's going to have a
Actually, it doesn't matter. Go ahead.
okay. He's going to have a 30 dB plus 10 for cover.
Oh, that's right. I got some healing, so I'm not as bad off as I was.
Nope, you're terrible.
What's his distance?
'Nine
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9.5 squares on this map, which are what, 45, 50 feet?
40 yards,
Okay, I'm still good.
120 feet.
No bonuses. I'm gonna make sure it's not a penalties.
It's beyond the 100.
So yeah, but I'm using a elf bow, not a long bow.
Oh, well, fancy.
I ain't fancy, damn it. Call me an elf.
Dainty.
No, don't call me dainty.
He wipes out his bow with a
You're
doily.
7 foot tall, super strong dude, is dainty.
Yeah, I am stupid. My stats are stupid. Elves are just ridiculous.
It's my
Alright,
last. It's my
so
last
yes,
word
it's
with
still
the-
at a penalty.
Okay.
Unless the the elf ball does is add 10 to all my shots. It's a longbow chart plus 10.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm at minus 30 for range. Minus 7, so minus 37 off my skill. And minus 40 from him, that's 77 off my skill. Alright, 35 plus my roll. 51 is better than or average. What's his 18?
9.
89, really. 6 is a 4A puncture. Yes.
Arrow flies across the room. You strike him for an A.
Oh,
That would have been awesome.
32.
32, doing 2 extra hits.
Because you swap dice.
Yeah, and then I move.
Okay.
Usually there's a little point.
Anders.
Stuff like that. I would-
Oh yeah, I have high initiative. Right? Go. Oh, I saw the elf for a split second.
And I
He's just that fast.
Yeah.
Because it's so dainty.
am not dating.
Oh man, that is sticking. That is sticking.
That's the last thing I said as I fell. was my mouth.
Carlton says,
That would be the
"Stupid
comment.
dainty elf."
That's going to be the common insult to the elf now.
So dainty.
Your weapon's so dainty. Your muscles are so dainty.
Okay, I'm just taking a double move.
Okay.
Still keeping my defenses.
Can't.
Okay. Double move you can't charge.
I'm not dead.
Can't make a free attack at the end.
Oh, they're all still there. Great.
Well,
Really?
did you not believe the elf?
I didn't hear him.
The only person who heard him is him.
Yeah.
Well, I guess when I was speaking out of turn.
Sure, out of character,
Frederick.
I know, but I am.
Yeah, we never really covered what you were conveying to us.
Nothing.
No, he wasn't saying anything as he bandaged you.
Oh man, gunshots. What were those for? Don't worry about it.
Nope. Yep. Don't worry. You could have done that. The elf calls out, "We gotta go, guys! I'm charging!" Nobody comes.
That would have been all for
We need to play this more strategically than last time.
You're absolutely correct. What are you doing,
He can't
Thad?
talk back to me. That's the bad thing.
He can talk back to you. He does all the time.
If you're in line of sight again, I can cast it.
I'm going
spell,
to-
so talk
He
to
can
him.
call out. Quit yelling.
And it's like the reverse for me.
I'm gonna pull my crossbow out.
Okay.
All right, and
This is what gets us killed.
well,
Every time I
no,
see you
never
guys
mind.
move, I'm like, oh shit.
Oh.
That's all I can do. I'm like, damn, come on.
It's so slow.
The armor. This is the risk you take with a scout. Actually, I'm going to.
It's strange that the plate mail guys are so much slower than the elf.
Yeah. Can I
Most
have
people
my
in this
Warhammer
room-
on one shoulder
people in
and
this
a
room
pistol
with
in the
guns
other,
on
so
Yep.
that
our
I can
allies.
shoot it and then just have the hammer ready?
Do you have a shield?
The target.
I thought you had a shield normally.
I gave it to
has
the dwarf.
Okay. Okay.
I gave the shield to the dwarf, and I gave the
Yes, you can have the warhammer in one hand, no problem. You just can't wield it,
right.
obviously. But you can have a pistol at the same time. So you can move up. You have your hammer out. You can draw a pistol as you move,
Right.
and then
The order of events I'm worried about is I take the turn, I shoot.
Mhm.
Somebody attacks me. Will I be able to use the warhammer to parry?
no, because you will have shot, and the parry is defined at your attack. Now you can sacrifice your shot or a portion of your shot by parrying to get that benefit.
I.e., saving some of your action. to defend
Right.
yourself. That's the mechanics of Rolemaster, and I don't know.
That's one of those things. Like
That's the
I
mechanics.
get it, I get it, but I'm like literally like pulling the trigger, dropping it, and then
I understand, but you're trying to line up the pistol while he's presumably not trying to be shot.
yeah. Okay, I'm just
I already
gonna
did.
move forward.
Body.
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 Bodies, maybe.
You're
Give it-
outpacing
I
me.
did-
Dude. How are you out?
Land.
How are you like 2 meters ahead of me already?
Because I took a double move.
So is he.
So did I. You were
Yeah,
behind me.
Yeah, I moved 6 yards. I
So
moved
do
12.
I.
Yeah, I was right behind you.
Yeah. So how are
Okay.
you ahead of him at the end?
Well, because he's
You're
only.
moving-
is
wait,
it-
you went 6 and then 6?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You only went like.
Yeah, I went
Yeah, you
6.
can only go 6.
Because I went 3 and 3
Yeah, yeah.
because I keep
Right.
forgetting. Yeah, you can do 2 moves in one turn. All right, I'm gonna move up next to him then.
Okay. Revealing the hidden elf.
And then I'm gonna look down the hallway. Shit.
Okay. Now, do you have the warhammer and pistol?
Nope, I just
Okay.
have the
Just the
warhammer.
warhammer. Okay.
So,
You see Carlton's
And I'm gonna full parry.
Okay. Erdem.
I don't know what type of light source I have currently on me.
You have just your basic fire. That's your glow.
Is my lantern still sitting there?
Does
Uh-uh.
got that glow? You guys don't know that one.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna do what I did last time.
It's a good thing we ran for no reason.
win this.
You talk about.
It's only one.
Water.
Okay. So you're gonna move up and firebolt him.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've already rolled the spell. It's worked.
Okay. So.
Okay. I'm not gonna do that again.
Had we not
You guys
So now you're targeting the furthest one, and then the one you can see part of, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the furthest one has his 50 armor class or 50 DB plus 10 for cover.
At a loss. And the first person to retreat was you that left him to die.
20 minus.
And that's what
total 60.
You gotta
60.
Think about that because you are the defense. You are
Now,
the person
instead of a
that
second
force
target, you could.
takes the hit.
Well, it won't matter.
Well,
You got him.
Okay.
So just
Keyword single hit.
Yeah.
defense.
Shield.
You've built your character to be a defense god.
Yes. You should get right up into the midst of the crowd and take the hits.
I'm just kidding.
I tried.
I'm not kidding
I
about
did
the
it.
fact that had you not backed up
How far
and left
away?
him to die,
33 yards.
Fight.
Feet converted
Totally
to feet.
different.
3 times, so about 100 feet.
It would have been 100%.
Okay, it's less than that then. Because of this spell.
Because it's more than 50.
It's more than 100.
It's, well, no, it's 100, it's 99
Yeah,
feet.
hindsight.
Okay, so you're saying it's more than 100?
It's less than 100, more than 50.
Frustration.
Okay, yeah. It's going to be lower than this.
Okay.
You did jump.
Try to take it as good as possible.
What I would have thought would be more funny is if I put the rope down to where you guys could get away down in the pit, and then he fireballed it. But had he continued to play that you were running away, you guys would have been on the rope, like climbing down when his fireball hit.
Only a 23.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'll just
Okay. And then the other guy does not have a shield. He has a total of a 40 defense.
Including the cover?
That counts cover. And he's more than 50, but less than 100.
So if necessary.
Okay.
That one didn't hit him.
Yeah. Well,
Probably not.
Reload for it.
Yeah, I just dropped it then.
You rolled add a 120
Yeah.
minus 40 does like a 5. It's an open and low. That's his roll is a 5, which is a
Roll was a 5, so yeah, we're going to roll again.
I'll re-roll them.
Okay.
Don't worry about doing that.
Just no, thank you. Oh no.
Minus 25. Keep forgetting to put that in that.
You get 25 more off that.
Because range.
Range. Yeah. Range is what killed me too.
21.
Bullets
Range is
killed
what
me.
killed me too.
Nice.
Okay, so the first one with a heat critical.
Okay, right?
Yeah.
Where the hell is he? I don't even see him.
Sneaky. Okay. Center strike across his chest. Flames spill in all directions. He is knocked down and his chest armor is destroyed. 16 extra hits.
Who's that?
Doesn't matter.
The man who's dead.
He is burning a lot thanks to your benefits. And in a lot of pain. And no armor. Okay.
Do I see
The other guy?
20 burned?
Yeah, I'll cover it momentarily.
Okay.
The other one.
Oh.
Well, he won't be much of a threat. Okay. He is cremated before your eyes. He is technically burning for 6 rounds as a candle,
He's seared
Light
into
source.
ash.
with small fire lingering over the remains. 25 extra hits, which don't matter. He's dead.
Yeah, I gotta get
Okay,
the dagger out of that
so
one.
the no, yeah. So you take your shots and fall back, hoping the group is going to show up. Moments later, the 2 warriors come charging forward, and then Dragon Breath comes from behind you. The nearest guy that the wizard can see is incinerated. The furthest guy is knocked to the ground.
Took me a couple minutes to memorize disintegrate.
That's
Sorry,
right.
guys.
Okay.
Just get that.
Words. You guys are
No, it's the baseball I've been casting. I
Okay.
just actually rolled beats of this.
Wait, where's the one that got
First time you rolled well.
The one that got
overconfident now.
incinerated,
Yeah, was it,
he's
was
gone.
it like more for the
Nothing
for the-
above 20 roll.
No, he's gone. I removed him.
He
He wasn't in your view to begin with.
Okay.
You don't need to worry about it. Okay.
As far as I know, he was thinking that.
The guy over here steps past the body of Carlton, strides forward with his axe. I have to be on measurement apparently.
Axe or hammer?
Hammer.
Wrong direction.
Moves forward here. As he does so, he taps the hammer against the wall, and it starts sending sparks in all sorts of directions. He calls out back to the guys behind him, "Finish them off quickly."
I need to zoom out. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh man, I told you there's only like 5 or 6. That's it.
To be fair, I can only see 7.
Okay. This guy here takes a shot.
All there is. That's all I see.
He can see Frederick and he can see Anders. He's going to shoot at Frederick. Because
Would
he's
he
seen
be
it.
in my arc arrow shielding?
You can shield him if you wish.
But that will take away my full arc,
Correct.
right?
You'd be throwing your shield in front of Frederick.
And then leave yourself wide open.
What's your armor class right now?
20.
Armor.
Oh.
Type is 19.
That's
Defense is
just that gets under your skin.
It does, and yet it's so fun.
Just defense.
I can't
I'm
help
working
it.
on it.
Rollmaster is by
Parry,
far
so-
my most favorite.
You like the crunch, I know.
Love it. Love it.
Okay. So you are
This
in
is
normal
where I
range.
should
What's your
take
DB?
Your parry unless you have a shield,
I don't have a shield,
so
so
you can't use your parry.
fuck. As my dying breath, I'm gonna curse this fucking dwarf. God damn it.
Can you parry with your weapon?
Did I roll for his initiative?
Yeah, but
Actually,
he doesn't
no,
have a
hold
shield.
on.
Because
Hold
my
on.
rapier.
Weapons have shield. Right. Weapons have a shield value.
0, typically.
No. Not
No.
typically. Actually,
Mein Gauche and other things have a bonus.
Main Gauche has a 10 or 15.
Yeah.
5.
There's other, no. Is it 5?
Yeah. Weapons do not have a shield value. Most weapons. Only defensive weapons specifically do.
Giant Matic doesn't.
Not Main Gauche had a 15.
Nope. It's very small.
There's the dwarf.
I mean, a buckler is only a 10-point range defense.
Versus range, right.
Anything else is going to be smaller than that.
Yeah.
There, I added the dwarf. He's not very fast, and he's apparently dead.
He's our Iron Breaker. Attack.
He is
He's
a
got
zombie.
shield,
He was
he's
a
got an
liar.
axe. All he needs is grenades and heavy armor, and there we go.
Current DD is 45.
What is that?
My
Thing he
dwarf
has.
has been epic in all these fights.
Oh, no, he's labeled as fatigued, which is fine. He's fatigued.
We don't have a prayer going.
Anyways, what did we determine your DB was?
Stop. You shouldn't have upped
45.
the attack all alone.
I'm sorry.
I was trying to save you.
Armor type
That's what
19, you
kills
said?
me.
Yep.
It is what kills me. I mean,
He misses.
I will say that
I
was
need
quite
to go in the
unfortunate. You
middle of
rushed
this
out there to
hallway.
immediately get
Or you
killed.
guys
so.
just shoot them.
Yep.
I
Okay.
was ready to fight 5-on-1. I was because there was 5 of them on you. I was like,
Yeah.
they're all going to turn on me. I got this.
This one
Gut.
moves over here, draws a pistol, fires, and blows this guy's head off.
Huh?
As the guy goes down, can anybody see this guy?
Nope.
No.
The elf can.
We got a spy.
Elf can't see anything right now.
This guy right here.
Which guy? I can't see anything.
You can't see
No,
anything?
you can't see that.
Nobody can see that guy?
Nope.
I think Frederick can.
Huh.
Okay.
I saw the guy move.
Okay, you see the guy move. He go, and you hear a gunshot.
I can
And you
see like the edge of him. The guy, I guess the guy
That guy.
that lived.
Yeah, the guy that's still
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You see him move over there, pull a pistol, and shoot point blank at the guy with the crossbow sitting at the table. The guy with the crossbow slumps to the ground.
Excellent.
Okay.
Good job, George.
Mind control, definitely.
Yeah.
It was me.
You might control it. Well done.
Okay. This guy is confused.
I am too.
That guy is confused.
There's like 14 political factions here.
Don't question
Yeah, I'm
that.
aware of that, but
Question magic.
I hate him.
Dark deal. Dark deal.
We all just convert to whatever.
It's especially fun because the wizard spells, all his cantrips, are defined as there's no magical casting required.
Yeah.
That's how he just walks up and touches the door and it unlocks.
So stupid.
So he can just whisper in me effects.
I've never played as thief and been so frustrated in my life. I'm like, shit.
Now,
Rage.
admittedly, I was watching some videos after the last game. I should, because it was a non-combat situation and you are trained as lockpicking, it's irrelevant. You should have just picked the lock and done.
But
Okay.
it's more fun.
It's far more interesting to torture you,
Yeah.
yes, but
It's like, screw it. Not doing it anymore. Mage, get it.
okay. You see this guy move up and take a defensive stance. Sword
I'm
and
not falling
shield.
for that again.
Okay. This guy over here
Shoulder remove up.
says, calls out,
Your action until mine.
I'm coming for you, sweetie.
Who's sweetie?
That guy's
Oh my
fast.
god, it's the orphan. Slaughter the orphan.
It's a Dagmar. That guy was
runs over here. This is the guy that is large, brutish, and has a single axe.
Gotcha. Oh, he's called. Where's his axe? Who's carrying his axe?
If he called he named his axe me. His axe's name is
Suddenly
Sweetie.
go to Sean. Sean's like,
The mage wields the axe.
They have a lot of training.
He actually
You do?
does have a lot of
Because
training.
wizards have to do martial training in addition to all the rest of the stuff also. So,
I remember the one time
That's a
you
perfect
and Albert
example.
absolutely demolished the guy.
right.
We were all like, what the fuck?
And then he puts it away.
My
Like,
first,
yeah.
my first few games with you guys, he didn't cast spells.
Yep.
He waded in with the halberd. And I'm like, what the hell is going on?
He's putting on hand look and
well, that was
"God,
before I
magic
had,
weapons."
like, before I got these talents, I didn't cast spells a lot because it was just that risky.
Right. I never cared.
Okay.
Had you been around when I was the male, it was epic.
That guy moves over there, putting away his pistol,
Because I-
and then steps back out, wielding what looks like a rifle.
We have
Oh,
a priest
shit.
Sigmar here.
Okay.
Rifle!
If I summoned a demon, then we got the.
The guy
well,
that's
that'll
next
make
to him.
But
That I was thinking I just go like
Rifle.
right here in the middle of the hall.
Okay.
So my arc basically covers the entire
I
hallway.
think it's a good thing. If you
More
can't
or
see the
less.
rifle, that means the rifle can't see you.
We gotta move forward now.
This guy moves up.
We can't just stay awake and let these guys shoot the fuck out of us.
There is a momentary glitter from the far rim.
That's what I.
That's why you're hiding around the corner.
No. Shh. It's all okay.
He doesn't have
No question
telephone.
about
He
it.
can't say anything.
It's all okay. Okay. This guy that got blasted
I hate not having.
and only took a little. No, that
classes.
that's the guy that was still alive. He actually gets a shot. Okay. Anders, what's your defense?
With my shield,
If you wish to use it.
it's an arc, so I can use on.
Unless somebody attacks you in melee.
I'm just 102.
Thank you.
Yeah, you inspired me, by the way.
Okay.
Start doing this.
Armor class 18.
It doesn't matter.
Whatever.
Does not matter.
Bolts. Bolts.
Okay. This guy moves over here. Actually, he stays where he is and just takes a defensive stance. Keeps his shield up. The dwarf.
There we go. That's my hero. He makes it to where he's
halfway.
2 yards behind everybody else. All right.
He dashes.
That's his.
Well, fuck the dwarves.
Yeah, dwarves are slow.
I've got little legs
I
waiting
had.
for
I
me.
played one. All right.
Okay.
But 3, so you should be able to go 12.
Well, he was also farther back in the prison.
Yeah.
12 yards later, he's still 5 yards back.
Huh?
Leviathan.
I yell the name Eric. Step out to hide behind whoever this is.
That'd be the priest.
Why don't you hide behind me? Oh,
You're like this much taller than me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Even with my helmet on.
That's okay. You give me cover. All right. I can at least see some people now.
You can.
Is our ally back here still alive?
Your ally where? Here?
There.
Unsure. He's laying on the ground.
With a pile of what?
No,
There's a
he's
lot of
not-
blood
he's
there.
not
Where
about
is
hope.
Eric?
Right. Hope is laying on the ground.
Where's Eric?
Cuddle.
Eric is.
They're all the same.
They are.
models.
They are. Eric is this one.
Okay.
This is the one with the rifle. This is a guard with a shield up.
We can't.
So if I step over behind him, who is this? Him. It doesn't matter. I stepped there to fire.
Mhm.
I'm going to taking aim just gives you a plus 10 per round. Is that
Yeah.
all it is?
Yeah.
Or plus 10 per action. Because I 5 foot. There is still the 5 foot step, right? You
Yeah.
guys have established that. So I can aim and fire.
You can. If you're. No, the 5 foot step is an action. It just doesn't let them strike at you when you're running away from combat.
But the fact that I moved there to take in the room to know who I'm going to shoot, it does not allow me to move on and shoot. So I'm going
Correct.
to shoot from here.
Okay.
The shield bearer is going to be able to try to block my shot, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
So where's that stupid axe throwing bitch?
The axe dude is, I believe, this one.
All right, I'm shooting next.
Okay.
That's what's the most.
Violent thing he
Yeah.
said.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
very sorry. So vulgar.
He apologizes.
I yell out
Ryan.
Eric.
He's too dainty.
Oh my god. Not crazy.
He's like a little French doily.
77. What's his DB?
40.
So you rolled best Christ.
I don't want to hear it. So 77 plus minus 40 is 37. So minus 7 is 30. I still got a 142.
If it matters, range-wise, he
Less
is.
than 100.
He's less than 100. 100 is that archway.
Armor type?
17.
Oh shit! I'm glad I shot him. Gotta soften him up for you. 17 EP. Soften him up before he gets to you guys. 51. What is it with my 50s?
It's your age.
Yeah.
It is damn close. Alright, that's fucked up.
Okay, well, that's,
All of a sudden,
that's a
He's
mouse
the
sound.
young one. He's the baby of the group.
yeah, he is.
Never mind.
Sean's the old man. I just want to point that out. How's it feel?
Just fine. You take a cumulative minus 10.
Yeah, it feels good.
It feels good to be, really. Huh. As your wounds reopen. Those arm wounds
Like
that
something
you're like
from the outer
stretching really hard. Yeah, it
Force
seems
from
reasonable.
outside your world.
51 on that E puncture.
Okay. He takes 5 hits as you hit him in the chest. He is bleeding.
Holding that nice little metal breastplate is.
Okay.
I will say metal wizards are really good.
Anders.
They're good with metal.
You go right after me.
So,
hold your action, and then we'll move up together.
you guys
We've discussed this like 9 times.
Fine. Yeah, do that.
You'll do what?
So he wants to
Hold
go
my
after Frederick.
action.
So you want to go
Let's
after?
at the same time as Frederick,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
we can move together.
Okay, well, since you go immediately right after him,
Yeah.
somebody go first. I don't care.
All right. Move up my 6 yards. Well,
That's 7. 6.
I'm working on it, dude.
6.5.
All right.
Now, if it matters, this guy has his weapon out and is standing ready defensively.
I can't even see that, dude. I just see these flashes. I'm like, okay.
How many people have ranged weapons now?
This guy has a pistol. This guy has a. These two have shotguns. Crossbows.
Now you as we approach.
This one has an axe capable of being thrown.
Yeah, please throw it.
There's a guy to your right around the corner. And I'm going to do an intimidation roll.
I'm exactly where we were last time.
This closest
So
guy.
No, you're not.
This guy
Oh,
right
yeah, it
here,
was moved.
Is that pinging?
No, click and hold.
Click and hold.
So, a lot
That
of
guy.
complaints about
That guy, I'm going to point at him,
Okay.
planes
and
uses a two-handed weapon.
insult
It is
Ulrich and
very
him,
difficult.
and his mother, and his second cousin.
Okay.
You literally have to. You're a shot crew. You're not. You're not a toe-to-toer that creates a shield.
That's a pretty good roll.
You let the shield wall move forward. You come in and slam somebody, and hope you kill them in one hit.
And then retreat.
Yes. The point is,
Yeah.
you've been running in and letting yourself get swarmed, or creating that first initiative. No, that's not your job.
126 after all penalties.
Thank you.
Nice.
Okay.
His job.
He definitely seems distracted and focused on you,
Step in, let everybody focus.
and more than a little annoyed with you.
That's fine. I'm trying to challenge him to get
Yeah.
moving forward.
Okay.
Like,
You doing anything else, Anders? Or are you staying there?
Conference hall.
I
You doing anything else, Anders?
I'll go ahead and parry 30 to get rid of my 30 for one arm.
Okay.
Oh, do I have to clear my parry?
Uh huh.
I'm full parrying.
Okay. Erdem.
what is that? 400 defense. Going over here, and I want to shoot the dude I shot last time.
The one that's over here burning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Not the dead one.
I figured.
The
No,
one that has
I
no
gotta make
breastplate.
sure he's still.
Okay.
Make sure he's dead.
So he currently...
So I have to cast the spell.
Okay, cast your spell.
Only one or two things. I didn't get it fixed, or I rip your jacket in half. That was all you
So I cast
put it on
it.
the
It worked.
And I will make it so it can't be counteracted.
Sorry.
Because the rest of the things I don't think have
so
effect.
jealous.
Okay.
Because I think we're not doing extra critical wounds.
Right.
So I think that's the only other effect they get.
Okay. So he has a current. He has a shield. No, he's not stunned. With shield, he has a 30 plus 10 for cover, so 40.
And then I'll check range.
75 feet.
I've seen
Okay,
that.
so I'm gonna get additional.
Armor type 1.
Okay. You're shooting in my body on the ground? Yeah. Armor type 1.
No, this is the guy that he incinerated the armor off of.
22E.
22E.
We're all covered in snow. And so we're all running.
Okay.
There you go, an 18.
18 on E.
He gets stomach ulcers.
Dude, the place looked amazing.
E. 18. 7 extra hits.
And we got there, they said it was
Okay.
6:30.
My finger like
That's
Is
6:25.
he dead?
No. He is burning fast, though.
I know. It's like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, chickens.
What's happening?
Okay.
I go.
I'll see.
Eric moves up here and smashes the hammer against the ground, sending a wave
That knocked us prone.
like that.
Oh,
There is There is an arc of lightning straight through that.
It's okay, no one's wearing
I was
metal
actually
anyway.
just looking at lightning magic.
Anyone who was doing that should have been like better prepared with like
Right?
insulation.
It just
So
makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, just get some rubber.
Technically,
Why is
there
this
would
not
be
working?
leathers and shit underneath this
Yeah.
armor to insulate you.
Technically, it counts that.
I just like the fact that all I can see is the line.
He carries
you
a
just
copper
put.
rod
That's
at
all I
all
can
times,
see over
touching
here
the ground.
is his spell.
Just got a chain around.
As he does that, Frederick reaches out and touches Anders.
Yes. Power up. Oh! Thanks for taking half my damage.
Yeah, it shares the effect, doesn't it?
I'm channeling like the wizard.
It brought the
No,
He
I
touches
just,
me.
I just send it back at him.
Okay, what is your
My
DB.
magical defense.
yes?
5.
Is this a directed spell? Because lightning bolt technically is a directed spell.
Yes.
Okay, so it does not hit a line; it hits a single individual.
Okay, so in that case, it's a area of effect, lightning bolt type thing. So I'm going to adjust his bonuses accordingly, which point it's defenses. Because actually technically there's a lightning ball.
There is a lightning ball.
Yes,
There is.
I'll use that instead.
Matt,
Does this
it doesn't
spell-
matter
does
if
this
it
spell
just makes a
require
full
being
like throw,
outdoors?
It'll still hit you.
No.
Lightning bolt, which is a fairly, not fairly, it is a very high level Rolemaster spell. I think it's 10th, right?
I think so.
It does insane. It gets up to a J, or is it? Yeah, I think it's a J critical or an F. Whatever's above J. I think it's a J critical in Rolemaster, which is insane. If you've seen the charts, they only go to E. A lightning bolt does a J, which is a E lightning,
Just dead.
whatever impact,
it's
whatever
massive.
fire, whatever all this to you with one hit.
I was making it.
I know.
It makes the whole.
I was terrified when he was like, I'm doing a directed spell effect on 2 people. No! No, please don't. Some of us know this spell.
I do not.
I sat toe to toe with a wizard one time for 6 lightning bolts as the party ran away.
Well, you also fought the wizard for the other wizard that hit you with 3 fireballs in a row.
That was a party member, though. same like,
The fire. Let's see.
How did that happen?
she was an idiot.
Hot tub girl?
Something like that.
Now, I had nothing to do with her. She was just an idiot.
Okay.
There have been other women in our gaming groups that I've dated that have been a problem that way. This one was not one.
Okay. Let me work with something that will work. Okay. So what is your magical DB? 5.
Who has magical DB?
You got 5.
I've got 5 points from the Purity Seal. That's it.
There you go.
Well, you're the wizard. I would hope you would have some way of defending yourself.
You got rubber underwear on?
Yeah.
I will still have children.
You know where they're going.
Okay. Armor type 19.
Yeah.
Okay. Your Purity Seal protects you. You take 6 points.
Oh, thank fucking God.
Okay.
Oh,
Elf behind him. What's your magical DB?
Are you feeling pure right now?
Oh, that's open-ended.
No, it was off the chart, or off the table thing. Armor type 1. Ow. Yeah, you take that 23F you were talking about.
oh
So you're letting criticals happen on AoE?
Hmm?
Thought that wasn't even permitted anymore.
It's not a base spell as far as the game.
Could I get spells like that then?
Magic items, yes.
Okay.
That's purely what it's coming
I was wondering
from.
the exact same
Yeah.
thing. I wasn't going to say anything, but
I agree.
I was wondering the same thing with
Yes.
that. I thought we changed it.
No, I agree.
Okay.
The magic items are by definition.
3F. Hey, at least that's
No, F.
only an E electricity and a
A impact.
or A impact. Okay, I don't get the fire and all that other crap.
Nope, you don't. You might burst into flame.
Well, I guess I have a new thing to try with my
Hey,
sword.
come towards me. I can help you.
I was actually planning to try and learn magic.
Well, that's not going to be nice.
Why would you learn magic?
Are you gonna
I want
kill
magic.
another character for?
It's fun. It's fun magic.
dark deal, baby.
That's what we can help.
It's what happens when you accepted my mat and win my healing. It's like,
Hey, you can actually shoot your bow now, Dad.
And he pulls it back.
Okay.
I guess those staples were not helpful.
Okay.
Sean's
So
over there just feeling bad.
yeah. You are struck by the lightning. Everybody around you hears your skeleton crackle with the impact, the bones themselves popping. You drop everything you're holding and fall to the ground. Okay? He's still breathing, depending on the impact.
That's a lot of spine.
It's like you cracked your knuckles, but across your whole body. Okay?
That's awesome.
Would that be satisfying or painful?
Both.
This is what frustrates me. Directed spells
Free
get
Cairo.
your defense, though.
I fully agree with
But
that.
you're using a directed spell chart.
No. I'm using AoE attack.
That must be the beast.
I'll save you.
Fire versus lightning. Fight.
Okay. The impact just knocks you to the ground. You don't have leg armor, so you take 10 extra hits from that.
I'm officially at -10 due to hits.
Okay?
Well, congrats.
That's exactly what it takes to be -10 due to hits.
Timed it exactly.
And you're
Hey.
prone.
At least you didn't get a bullet through the forehead.
I'd rather have that.
It wasn't through the forehead, it came out through
Not the whole
forehead.
guesswork of what happened to your character. Just
start
say
rolling up
I'm
a new
dead.
one, be like,
Yes,
"Hey."
just say, hey, you're dead.
Hey, you can have mine.
Cool.
Okay.
But you need to be my friend.
This guy here in the middle, is going to reload and then shoot at Frederick again for insulting his friend.
You're so insulting.
I knew that was going to happen.
What's your DV?
40, no, I'm at a penalty now. No, I'm not. No. But I'm at penalties. 40, what did I say, 45 earlier?
Your penalties due to hits? That's the only thing
No, I'm not
that's
at penalty.
part of your DB.
I should have given
It's
you
barely
my
done any
popcorn.
damage to me. It's just.
Should have given you like as a backup shield.
He loads the bow, or the crossbow, aims it at you, and then slips out of his hands, falls onto the table.
That's hilarious.
It's loaded. It's loaded.
Oh yeah.
The bolt won't fall out. Come on now.
Okay.
No, falls on the floor and
Maybe they
shoots
have
him in
like
the
fancy
butt.
What'd you like to do?
latched bolts. Like they have a latch
No,
on
you
it.
guys
It's a
installed
repeater.
this?
Ooh.
Or
So
should
I should be able
play
to
with
see
Uh-huh.
anything. I can't see.
Oh, let me. I guess I should probably let you do that.
That's who's missing.
Everybody
Hold on.
dies.
The dog.
The dog?
I don't know why I've been whipped. Robin brought him up last night, talking about how painful that damn dog's tail is.
Do that then?
What?
You guys should just solve it behind the corner with a heavy shot. Or with a heavy crossbow.
Everybody
So
dies.
with a flourish, the guy who fired throws back his hood, pulling out a rapier, and aiming that pistol
Mm-hmm.
at this guy right here,
Okay.
No.
and fires.
Yep.
Welcome back.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
my
and
God.
what's his DB?
His DB is 30 at this point.
And
Gotcha,
armor
dude.
type.
9.
Yeah.
I just, yeah.
This is
That's a
incredible.
7D.
70?
7D.
A 70.
I wish.
And this is puncture, or did we say this was?
This is a great comeback.
This.
I thought we
is-
said this was ballistic puncture.
It was ballistic puncture.
And
Can you get your fat ass by? Alright.
we got distracted. I never looked that one up because I had it previously.
Right here.
Hey, I used to be
Oh,
just
we had
like
the
that.
printout for it. Okay.
No, I printed it out.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. And Ben, I'm going to need to ask you to run to get my glasses from my table because this is small. I can't zoom in.
I mean, I could read it for you.
No.
You are a son.
92.
Milton is back.
Good
Slaughtering everything.
Yeah. Okay. So the guy with the guy in the room throws off his hood, fires a strange-looking pistol attached to his arm, sending a bullet through the guy against the wall. There's a little bit of a red mist covering the
The
hallway.
guy at the table right in front of me. He's the one I shot.
Ew.
Right.
Yeah, the one that was right here.
Wait, so you
Oh,
got
gotcha. I could never see that. I'm
Yeah.
assuming the one in front of me.
No.
No,
That-
he's still there. Okay.
Yeah.
you probably got a mutation that attached whatever was in his hand to his arm.
And just
that makes
as
sense.
just as quickly as he shoots, the pistol disappears.
Oh, never mind.
You might actually have something there.
So,
So we're still
so bow rapier
Uh-huh.
and hood, fire. That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Okay.
I'd rather have Milton than Carlton anyways.
I missed Carl. I'm like, what just happened?
This guy
Already.
this guy charges over to Fred.
A red mist
This one charges over to Frederick
formed the pistol with the
Frederick
mist
reinvigorated.
shot, and then it
and
disappeared.
attacks.
Full parried, so I have very high defense.
I figured you did.
And
This mouse is not cooperating.
so
Did he like send you that in Discord or something?
Well, it's a mystery, Ben.
Ben's very distracted by how the mystery happens.
It's magic.
Yes.
Oh my god!
He's a wizard.
That's right.
132.
Okay. 132.
I know if you develop magic, not paid the dues yet to the college.
You're just there to collect from me.
That's 10 gold and a blood sacrifice, usually of your own.
So is my one-legged guy gonna come back now?
Man, I need some of those drugs. That get back.
That is cool.
182, you said?
132.
Okay. For some reason, it was multiplying. That's going to be a really good hit.
Multiplied by 82.
He rolls a 9,700, and now we activate looping.
Who cares if he did?
82.
I feel like
Actually, that'd be more like a Z.
What'd you roll? Or what'd you have defense-wise?
132.
132. Okay.
Who said it, Maya?
I know.
I feel like you got summoned by like a demon and gave him his soul in return.
Milton never had a soul in the first place. What are you talking about?
You really didn't.
No.
If you were paying attention, that character had no morality. We liked him, but he wasn't a good guy.
Can you go get me another battery for this? Another AA?
I can do that.
Okay.
Where?
If there's one there, that'll work too. And then somebody next time is going to say, my mouth doesn't work. That's a AAA. This is a AA. They are different.
I'll get it.
You can fix it.
Oh, that's dark.
Broadsword. Okay. Armor type 19.
Yes, sir.
Okay. He does a 9B crush.
Holy shit. Well, now I'm done with these.
Does 4 extra hits and a round of must parry at -20, but that probably won't affect you.
Can I ask you a couple questions, Sean?
Yes.
You just came in.
Yes.
Is this one
This
that
one.
I just pinged? Is that the Dagmar, the guy with the axe, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then this is the only other one I see. Is that
This is the one with the axe. This is the one that just did the lightning bolt.
okay?
This is the guy that's shielding him. You can't see the other ones.
Okay.
Okay.
4 rounds of must parry, huh?
1 round of must parry.
I thought you said 4.
1 round of must parry at -20,
Oh, okay.
which will be gone as soon as your action comes up. Milton, you already acted.
More than willing to do it again.
No. Okay, so the guy with the axe. He's going to finish charging across the room into Anders.
And surrenders.
And says, I give up.
He hands his other axe to George.
He runs up to you and gives you the axe.
I just had a change of heart.
Please don't kill me.
What's your DB?
132. I'm using my parry.
Oh, the same to me.
I would hope so.
His name's Beard Fat.
Yeah, 132.
Okay. And
Not use downrange.
I need the X. There's one problem I have with this. And X. Armor type?
18.
He strikes you for 5 points.
Nope. Now even closer to count my spend count.
Okay, the guy that's burning stops. Well, technically continues burning, but stops fighting it. Okay.
Embrace the flame.
Embraces the flame.
This sucks.
Okay.
Darn it, the elf scout. You did get to see all my kills again.
My eyes, I still have more.
Okay.
What a dick.
This guy back here spends his action loading the rifle.
Not good.
This guy is going to load his crossbow, spin, and shoot at Milton. What's your DB?
84.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I forgot how high a DB you
I was almost there.
Armor type
Nine.
9.
Why?
Why do you?
have.
Like
What
George
was
even
it?
surprising?
I was like, yours now.
Yeah, he misses you.
You know where it's from. Pulp Fiction.
I,
It's the one that says bad motherfucker on it.
And the montage.
Yep.
This
Now
guy.
it's past the 2-minute mark.
This guy moves up to shield Eric.
Oh, yeah.
That's how it works.
The dwarf goes.
Move.
Dwarf.
That's it.
It's too bad he's stuck behind the line.
I love being blind.
That was the last thing I just come to.
He yells at the two. He takes a part of his action. He yells at the two of you. Get out of my way!
All right.
That's gonna be you. I'm not moving.
Okay. Eliathan. That's first round of being down. Anders.
Direct my blow at
Oh, he needs
whoever
that.
this
He
guy
needs
is
that
with the
axe.
axe.
He doesn't care about hitting you guys. He just wants to root.
Okay.
No, the
Next
dwarf
to-
wants
next
through.
to dwarf.
That's the dwarf.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was.
Sorry.
TB.
Who are you hitting?
The guy with the axe.
The guy with the axe. He has a
Where must I keep it?
40 dB.
I think he took a couple
What the?
shots to the head.
Are you parrying?
No. Yeah. No.
Yes. No.
No.
Kick it off.
Okay. Go for it.
It really is an issue being lost.
Yep. Where's the camera?
I don't know.
Over there. Well, that's not doing a very good GM view.
It just scared of me.
Yeah, I've been staring at the whole group the whole time.
We don't want to see them.
Yeah, we don't want them.
I noticed it when it's my turn.
I was trying to figure out where it went because I thought I'd knocked it down. Matt did it.
Plus it's always
No. We shall call this camera Matt now because it's dainty.
Hey, what's his armor type?
17.
17. Okay. The worst one.
Let me get one of those.
That's one basically. Hey, it might come close.
Let's go.
Um,
15, 12,
Carry the 3.
33. Subtract 10.
15 C slashes. 15
C slash.
Yes.
Okay.
With an 18.
18.
I know.
You force him 5 feet back. He takes 4 extra hits.
That's bad. Guess
Hold
an
on for a
extra
few more
plus.
seconds.
What the?
We have a few
You
questions.
deleted me.
I didn't touch you.
There's no answers on my side. Sorry. Money's the answer.
I still have your rigors.
Oh, okay.
I didn't touch you.
I never sold it. Or anything.
Well, good.
It's not on me. Not that you look like they need it.
Hurt him.
He's going to
Your gold
be
is
easily
gold.
added to the initiative.
Yeah.
Gold.
Right before
Started with nothing.
right before him. And he still needs to go.
We made our way out of this.
Hold on, Ben.
That worked. Okay, Frederick, what would you like to do?
I'm going to do a 0 skill attack on the guy in front of me.
So you're going to full parry while you're doing that?
Starting your new round.
Oh, it's starting to run. Yeah. Ooh, that's a fucking good question. Milton's in the room. That guy stepped back.
You got knocked back by Anders.
Fortune favors bold. I'm just going full skill attack on this guy.
Okay.
Because he's fresh, right?
No, that's why we have fortune points.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
It makes fortune mistakes.
You broke Matt.
Matt didn't have any fortune points to begin with.
Exactly.
Because you're a dainty elf.
I had all of them, and then I lost all of them in the first combat.
What's
I
the
had 2
TV?
fate.
50
I had 6.
and 9.
6 fate.
Armor
Yes.
type 9.
The
This is gonna
castle
hurt.
took it all
Yeah.
from me.
This is gonna hurt.
I put all my
18,
faith into
9.
my characters, trying to make
I
them
did
more.
I rolled a total of 124.
First
15D
engagement.
crush.
Oh, nice.
Okay, did it crush?
Now follow up, man. Follow up.
Is the Dwarven Slayer the only one that gets that ability?
Oh.
Concussion hits?
95.
95.
Everybody else is on.
Strike comes down on the shield shoulder of the foe, shattering his arm. He goes down and dies.
I got a viral.
He was fresh and I killed him in one hit, huh?
Yeah, that's what happens.
What
Yeah,
happened to that
that's
guy?
what happened.
It does happen.
Twice to me.
Hurt him.
Maybe you should like try dodging.
Hold on. I haven't moved or anything.
Sure.
First one, you're right. I didn't dodge at all because I dashed across the field to save you. The second one, I didn't have an opportunity to.
Hey, Sean, quick mechanics question.
Yeah,
So,
can I hold my second action for a move action if he moves up?
Well, he already acted this round.
he's already active. He's not going
I'll
to move
go
up yet.
before him normally.
No.
Or no, you go before me.
He goes before
He
you.
held last time, so you guys can.
Yeah, he-
together.
Can I let the guy behind us squeeze through with my
Sure.
action?
He'll be able to go through as long as there's nobody up against you.
So he'll get through no matter what.
Either side, yeah, they can't take up the whole.
Yeah, he's slippery with that Slayer oil.
All right, I'll just stand there.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck, man.
Okay.
I'm happy.
Erdem gets to go.
Oh, he survived the first.
Can you separate out?
So you need to take a 5
If
foot
you
step.
parry 100, can
You
you
don't
use 20 parry?
No, no move.
Of the
You
attack.
spin, you move
Yeah, you
action.
can split your parry up however you wish.
Okay.
Oh, what is
Yes,
this?
yes.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Still measuring.
Did you find your hockey rifle?
You're still measuring?
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
guessing
I'll
that
go over
that's
here,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna try to
If it is.
save the elf.
Okay. Check out the elf. How are you going to save him?
Medicine. I feel like cauterizing his electric burn won't really do much.
Okay.
The graph has been midnight.
So, medicine and stuff like that with my field dressing and stuff.
Do you remember
Okay.
the little nose?
Yeah.
I have surgery. I have.
Pull out the scalpels and start cutting.
I also have field dressing.
Foot shorter.
It does give you a slight benefit in the speed of surgery if you remove the ear cap.
Yes.
In your pocket. That is welded permanently to my neck, thank you.
It's melted.
Well, it's a good thing I have a blowtorch to take it off.
What kind of medical?
Okay, so is this a specific skill you're talking about? Field dressing?
Field dressing allows me to first aid during combat and allow me to reverse the dice numbers on medicine if that means I'm going to succeed.
Right, so you can heal hit points from him. You can't do much else.
I don't know. Ultimately, I'm just trying to do medicine to see if I can make sure he
there's
doesn't die.
anything
Okay,
you
yeah,
can do.
Yes,
okay.
I'm not
You're
looking
trying
for
to
hit points.
you're
or
trying to
make him conscious.
diagnose him.
I'm trying to make sure he doesn't
I
die.
don't
Okay.
look that bad off. I really don't. You just heard a resounding crack.
You heard every bone in his body break.
Yeah. Ignore the fact his legs are pointed the wrong way.
Okay.
Oof.
Makes it-
At least they're pointed somewhere, all right?
Your feet are on backwards.
They're pointed up.
We all know elves have ostrich legs. Kneecap.
So can we play him like a marimba?
Okay, so he looks like he will be fine-ish for an elf. He's basically just completely paralyzed from the electricity coursing through his body right now. So if you have some way of discharging that potentially, you might end the effect faster.
I need that nail of Aquinas.
No, it doesn't. That magic doesn't work on it anymore because he got fried. Remember?
I thought you fixed it to your hammer.
It's still a metal rod,
It's
though.
embedded in the hammer.
Right.
It's embedded in it, but he got fried, and the water part of it doesn't work anymore. That's why I said, "Fuck it, I'm going to turn it into a hammer."
It's almost like
I
he's got a
don't
necromantic
remember it
dagger.
ever getting fried. I don't know where it got fried at.
No, that's Matt.
Necromantic.
Where did it get fried at? I don't remember, but he got.
I thought through the process of all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you break
like
it.
you attaching it to your hammer Friday.
That's how you
By-
got your +5.
by discharging
and
it,
all
yeah,
that.
like-
Okay.
Transferring
And turns into a
the
magic
electricity to something else.
And also
or
a pickaxe.
I don't know.
I have the option
I
of
don't
blunt
know
or
what
I
discharging
can always
is.
forget about
Interpret it as you wish.
Let's just stab him with a stick or a metal rod.
him.
He'll get over it eventually.
We don't have any sharp metal things around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have a sword right here. Yeah, that will.
Nobody uses anything sharp. Okay.
You just knife they have.
I'm not stabbing him in the hopes that it doesn't trigger some random magical effect
That's
on the
messed
sword
up.
that I don't know what it does.
Look at this beautiful knife. That's great.
See, now I'm tempted now.
He does have a knife.
He has
Okay,
battles on,
Eric
so he
moves
can't
forward towards the group.
Only when it knows what
That's
it does.
Eric has the hammer.
me.
Is that-
Yeah.
Hey,
Are
Matt,
you wounded?
No.
Matt, if you stab
Oh, actually, good point.
do you just cycle the hit points?
Didn't even think about that. So rather than moving towards the group, he turns, looks at you,
It's a
and calls out,
the return.
"Infidel, you shall die," and moves around the table towards you.
Oh, he's,
Around the table? Ah,
I think that guy might be picking off more than he can chew. You two are
Wait,
the
which
scary
one is
characters.
this?
he's in
That's
charge
Eric.
of like a whole cult.
Oh.
It doesn't matter. You're scary.
He's also got a magical warhammer.
And he has a magical pistol.
No.
No.
Milton,
He just poofed in and poofed out.
So
Dude,
this
he
is
does that.
magical
Okay,
axe
enough,
guy.
enough.
This
that is Magical Axe guy.
right. This is magical hammer.
Correct.
This guy is just a shield.
That guy just has a shield and sword.
Okay.
Just. Trained soldier, ready to kill you.
Yeah.
What's the
Can I
problem?
have?
I don't like your
can I
options
actually
either.
see the fight?
Can
I like
you
where he's
see the
at.
fight?
At all.
That's what I would do. Get to the group.
Well,
Let's see.
Effectively.
Who are you? You are Gowry.
Yes, I'm unconscious for now. I just want to know.
I wouldn't go to the group if I was him.
It's my phone
I've
died.
been gone for
Can you see it now?
a lot of extra
Nope.
time with unknowns.
Yeah, it's fine.
Can you see it now?
Yeah,
He's
I can see
killing
it now.
Momentarily, he's suspended of suspicion.
What is that? Oh, that's him.
He just wants to see the fight, so he has something to
I
look
see an
at.
opportunity we could throw him off guard and take
So ignore
advantage
that
of
body laying
Yeah.
in the middle.
Ignore that body.
That's
So, what are you going to do, Milton?
disheartening.
well,
You're already dead.
so he's just a
Yeah, I
hammer,
wouldn't
no
be worried
shield.
about it
Just
if I
a,
wasn't
He-
unconscious.
is that a two-handed hammer that he's got?
Yeah, I know. About it.
Yeah,
It is no shield then. Just-
correct.
I've known about all that.
Yeah,
None of that.
obviously.
Well, let's move in close.
Okay.
And I have the rapier, so when I move, I was able to pull a rapier before when I moved. Can I pull?
You have the rapier out already.
Yeah. So you said that I had a shield. Is that something
Sure.
I can pull out as I move?
No, you can't pull that out. That shield is putting it on your arm and everything. That's
Buckler.
a buckler. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I have as a buckler. For
Yes.
Okay. So, and then parry before my attack.
Correct.
Remember this now, because Carlton hasn't fought anybody.
Correct.
Okay. I will parry 30,
Okay.
and then attempt to stab him.
Okay.
There it is. And his his
60.
60. Okay. And then this one up. Oh, there we go. And armor type, sorry.
19.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
So messed up.
That is a 5 AK.
Okay.
Is it K with a rapier?
Because he just barely touched him.
Just barely. It is like the very
Okay.
100. Is that 100?
No,
Or is
it's
that
10.
one?
Yeah.
It's a
1.
100 is
It's a
is
one.
a 1.
It's a 1. Yeah.
No, it's a 10.
No, that's a 1.
This is a 1.
He rolled a 1.
0,
0,
0,
0,
and
1.
a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, 001. Okay.
Well,
So yeah, you stab your rapier with all your strength against him. Don't you do 5 points?
Reroll is your fortune?
Not with
Oh, not with
criticals.
criticals.
Yeah,
Okay.
we don't do-
Man,
Okay,
didn't
that's
improve
it.
since the Minotaur.
I know.
Minotaur? What's that?
Okay.
I've been down here, man.
The guy with the axe was not stunned. He is going to lunge back into the...
Wait.
Yeah, he'll lunge back into the fight. What's your DB?
Oh.
Put that on Facebook.
So I did parry, so it's a 102 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
5 points.
And none of my fault.
Okay. Okay, that guy moves up. He's wielding a Ulrichian hammer that's currently inflamed.
Magic.
To be cautious.
This is so
Okay.
amazing. It's like the convention of magic items.
Okay,
Good point.
this guy back here.
All I smell is ozone.
This guy back here levels a rifle and aims. Looks like he's aiming towards this crowd over here.
He's only just headshot 4.
His own guy.
He's probably gonna fucking you up.
This guy with the crossbow, who's in the middle, is going to load and then shoot at Milton.
Table, give me any cover.
10 points.
Sweet.
What's your DB?
I don't know why I felt like I was engaged and I can't. Bitch.
It's not Legion.
Wrong game.
I'm engaged. You can't shoot me.
It's 114.
That's not right.
Okay.
You're not including your parry, are you?
Well,
Your
No.
parry can only go towards one opponent. I'm assuming you want to parry the guy with the big electrical hammer.
oh, yeah. But I can use my
Buckler of 10,
in that.
but not against the big guy.
And against the big guy, I need to keep. Yeah, okay. Shoot at me. Go. I'll take the 10 from the table, so 94.
There you go.
Okay, that's still pretty darn good.
It's been a little while.
Okay, still misses you.
So, oh no, that's only for melee attacks.
Okay, and then this guy is going to, I guess, move here and then down here.
You got battle time, right?
And he's just
Okay.
a shield and a sword.
Yep.
After you,
Dwarf steps up and strikes at the guy next to you.
Somebody's gonna die
What-
when that thing fires.
What weapon did you guys give the dwarf?
that's plus
plus-
10 magic hand axe.
Okay.
Or not. Plus 10 hand axe, yes.
Yeah, plus 10 hand axe, yeah.
Was there any bonuses when it's held in a dwarf's hand?
I'm not saying.
That he never really got a chance to use it.
Sean specifically told me when I first got it was that it was special, but I won't realize how special it is until later when I died.
It was
And someday,
It's the
That was
it's the
problem.
axe of slaying
first
yourself.
thing explodes the guy, disintegrates him. It's the axe of disintegration.
Whatever
I
dwarf builds this will die in the next combat.
I never I barely even scratched a single enemy before except for the 2 ghouls that I
No,
killed.
they died from starvation.
Uh-huh.
There wasn't enough of you.
Indigestion.
Okay, he does 7 points to the guy.
Toe-to-toe some trolls didn't hardly touch him.
Yeah.
But your axe is on fire.
It was, and I burned myself from it because I fumbled it.
Thank God you were a troll slayer.
Yeah.
Eliathan, that's your second round of being down.
Okay.
Okay.
Anders,
Strike my blow against this guy. DB?
This is why.
Yeah.
DB is 30.
30. Still 17.
Yeah,
Okay.
that doesn't change unless you hit him with a firebolt.
Hallelujah.
Destroy his armor.
You showed me that the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep that more often.
You do.
I'm wondering if I'll.
I need that against the group.
I got some group, other people in the group won't really matter at all. It's kind of like a 50-50 with them.
At least I'm only consistently. Uh, 13B slashing. 47 critical.
47. He twists oddly to avoid your attack. Takes 4 extra hits. Okay. Frederick.
I'm going to move past. Fuck.
I'm pretty sure that'll fulfill their character.
Okay. I'm going to just. Can I attack this guy?
Sure.
Alright, fuck it. Even though I know that attack is coming. Alright.
That rifle?
That rifle scares the shit out of me.
Just attack him and then step behind me.
I will do what I can. We'll see how I hit him on the first roll. What is that? 38. What's his
20.
Okay. Alright, that's gonna be a pretty nasty hit.
I will him down for you.
No. Yeah, 124, I think.
It's a 107 total.
Is this specific skill for throwing weapons?
Yeah, thrown.
Still gonna be a pretty nasty hit.
Yeah.
What armor class?
17.
That is a 15C crush. And the crit. 52.
52 on a C. Hard strike to his chest. Takes 5 hits.
I'm gonna hit him again. Fierce assault.
Oh,
Okay.
I need that.
Not easy to come by.
77. That's gonna be a nasty hit. Still 30.
His defense was 20.
A Slayer gets
Okay, 20.
Garn
still 20.
eventually gets it.
That's really powerful for Slayer. You
Yeah,
can
that
do
makes
that
it
plus
sure.
dual wielding.
I just need.
Plus the triple
time
damage
to
or whatever.
29E crush.
Did he do piercing if you wanted to?
Yes, I can. I can choose to do a piercing or a crush. So
This was an E crush, you said?
I reminded him.
Okay.
29E with a 24 on the crit.
Solid strike cracks some ribs. 6 extra hits.
More damage on the 24 than the 52.
Okay.
Dude's hurting, man.
He is.
Yep.
Hurt him.
Break him.
So, can I peek around this corner? Like, not, like, so I would have
Cover?
cover if bullets were flying toward me?
Yes.
Okay.
Amen.
Okay.
I have
And
800
so,
XP.
which one has the rifle?
I never say
You can't see him currently.
I started taking
My
C.
goal would be to
I
boot
started
out
taking
to
it.
see
There
him.
is when you want
Okay, now keep in mind, you haven't really seen him
experience spell.
as such. You've been hiding behind the thing. You haven't really seen him before.
I
With the battle team, he's been talking to me about
Okay.
what to do with the rifle.
So he is here.
For what?
How did the XP?
I didn't see him. Okay. Well, I can see him then.
Manifestations.
The first one is 100.
Well, he might.
Second one is 200.
Okay.
Third one is 300.
It's not
third
buying
one's
time.
400.
Is the third
Okay,
one's
so my
400?
goal
Okay.
is to
It's like buying a double.
have.
So it doubles every time. But that's why I haven't got the third one. I've only got the 2.
Okay. Well. That. I'm gonna do with the rifle.
Okay.
Is that the plus?
And goes willpower yards.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
What's your willpower?
the plan.
My willpower is 60.
Okay, well, it's probably going to be far enough.
Yeah, he's like 30 away or something.
40. It's almost not far enough.
Okay. So it's just a base cast. Well, it passes.
It works.
Yeah, I'll just do it. So he needs to make a dexterity check,
Okay.
and if he fails, he drops his weapon.
Okay.
He also gets the blaze condition.
Right.
But
Yeah, he keeps it.
Inspired something.
Don't know yet.
But I will put him burning.
I was hoping I could get like the whole room to start dropping weapons. that was my hope.
That was your hope? Okay. Okay, so
I love money, but that's not the it's never bad.
We'll talk about that.
okay, the guy in front of Milton, big hammer. He's going to take a swipe at you.
134.
134. Okay.
It's only because of
Full parry.
I parried beforehand. I add that to my.
Shield and
Doesn't
parry.
matter. 134.
Yeah.
We can get through 134. It's not easy, but we can do it.
I could even get to 134.
That's not bad.
I'm not special.
I had to parry a
We're
lot.
all retarded. Except for George.
What did we define your hammer as? A maul?
Yes.
Yeah.
Freaking devastating.
At least he's not that.
Yep. I use I use the Warmatic chart.
Warmatic. Thank you.
Yeah.
Still devastating.
Oh god, yeah. I mean, think about it. I did what 100. I did 102 or whatever
Okay.
on that last one. I got a 16C or whatever it was on the first hit.
Well, he misses.
So when he misses, I will
Oh, I forgot about that.
take my 5-foot step here.
Okay. He fails to take a strike at you. He will take his second action.
If he's using
He fails to
Furious
take- he
Assault,
fa-
you have to hit with the first hit to hit the second hit. Just FYI.
Okay.
He failed, like he failed to take a strike.
He fumbled it and didn't end up taking a strike as a result.
Oh, then I can't move. He has to take a strike at me and miss. So
That would.
you tell me.
I would count that as still an attack action.
That's what I would count it as. I mean,
All right.
he fumbled his weapon. He lost the opportunity. That doesn't mean he didn't make the attempt.
Okay.
So you retreat. He is going to follow you as his second action. Okay. And then we have
Gotta kill this boy.
this guy. And I'm getting confused on who these guys are.
Well, just delete a couple of them. Make it easier for yourself.
He has a dagger, and he's missing a hand.
Right.
The hand
He's
with
got
the
a
dagger.
bag of daggers.
Okay, so I know this was the guy with the flaming hammer. This is Eric, and this is the guy with the axe. So this is just a regular guy.
I heard he had a very bad argument the other day with his buddy right next to him.
We got an unloaded crossbow.
Okay.
No.
He's going to charge the dwarf.
No. Don't even know his name.
We actually don't.
He wouldn't tell us his name.
You didn't give him any armor, did you?
No.
Okay.
He has a shield.
I had to change shirt. I couldn't.
Yep,
get-
you're right.
That's right.
Does have a shield.
I was gonna wear a vest and tie.
Doesn't seem to matter.
Fucking tie.
That's probably what I would look like. Because
He gets cut open, and then blood starts pumping out.
That's unfortunate.
I thought we bought the non-consumable dwarves.
Nope. He is also stunned.
Oh, we were there.
But she wasn't. Her brother.
I could.
Okay.
I didn't see anybody who looked like her.
Then we have this one. Is the guard that was in the back, who is fine. He is going to stand there defensively. Milton.
I will parry 30.
I've seen pictures and all that.
I will pull the long sword in my offhand. And then use dual wield to attack this guy with both weapons.
Okay, the regular guy.
Yep. If
Okay.
if the first attack hits.
Okay.
Okay. So from now on, I'll say it'll be my. It'll always be my main hand first. When I'm
Okay.
using dual wield.
Sure.
That way I don't have to say it each time.
If you do wield, you don't get your shield.
I get my shield. Oh no, I don't get the shield, but I do get a -10 to my stuff too. So.
Just want to make sure you knew that when
Yeah.
defense comes along.
Yeah. And his
50?
CB,
50?
50 and armor type.
9.
Sorry, I'll get better at this after a little bit if I survive. There we go.
One of us.
Yeah. is 11 CP.
Okay, so you stab at him.
And
For future note, I'm curious because of the dual wielding thing. Are we doing it so we reverse the dice numbers?
so there's two different
Okay.
ways for that. There's
Okay.
the reverse the dice numbers, which is what my plan is. But
Okay.
if you get a critical, there's a specific part of that too.
Because I have dual wielder. I just
Yeah, if
never
you score a
use it.
critical to the head, or no, if you roll a critical for your first strike, if this happens, whatever you roll in the critical table is your second attack with the
Okay.
thing.
That wouldn't necessarily apply in our case.
Okay.
Because the first, that's assuming Warhammer mechanics where if you roll doubles, you get a critical, and reversing is going to be doubles again, it's another critical.
Yeah, okay.
That's why you're rolling a second time.
So I'll just take then what the other part is without the critical side is you
Right.
reverse your numbers.
Right.
So 7.
Yeah, I got it like second or third level math.
So you got an 11C,
Yep. And 44 for the critical.
44 on the critical. Strike across his calf causes him to bleed.
And so the other one, and he still has a 50.
Yes.
A 9 CP
Okay.
and a 25.
That strikes him across the head, knocking his helmet off that he is not wearing anyways. He is stunned and bleeding some more.
No, not his baseball cap.
That's right. His baseball cap is gone. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I'll fix it next time.
What?
I didn't switch to the longsword
That's okay.
table. There's a big difference, but that's okay.
Okay. The guy with that hand axe,
Dual wielding rapiers, man.
who is beat up.
Way more damage.
I had no idea. Like I just flipped to it.
He is going to strike at Frederick.
I'll give him my shield. So that's plus 60. Well, would I put my minuses into my shield bonuses to him? Or would he just get the base benefits?
How much does your shield give you?
60.
If you read this,
Okay, so you can give him half of your shield benefit.
Well, no,
did you read the bottom of it?
Yeah.
We need a few seconds to
It
go.
has been half there.
okay. 30.
So you're going to give him 30 points and sacrifice your shield.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get 30 extra points. What's your DB?
65.
Okay. Oh, X.
Going down slowly.
Yeah, that's why I gave it to you.
65 with his 30.
Arguably, I actually think I'm lower.
And he hits you for 4 points.
Meanwhile, Andy's just over there.
And then he's going to take a step back. Okay. This guy with the burning hammer
Puts it down. It's too
trudges
high.
forward.
Puts it down what?
Maybe because it's too high.
Okay. And then we have the guy with the rifle who's going to take a shot. And he is going to shoot at Anders.
Okay. So,
Do you have the rifle table? Did I give you one of those earlier?
I think I
No,
might
I
have
never
it.
got the
Yeah,
rifle.
it's right here.
Okay.
I printed that off.
Okay, you're prepared.
Once I hear that shot, though,
I'm going to get that gun.
if I survive, that's all.
It's a blunderbuss. I don't know the rifle.
I have the rifle.
You still got that in your bag?
It's my stab.
27.
27?
Yes.
Okay.
It's my stab.
Don't mind ponies.
Let's do a dart.
Wait, quick question. The armed pony that we got from the first combat, does that only affect attacks?
It does not affect your DB.
Oh, then I've been applying that because you just said it was a minus 30 in.
He said the last game.
Critical effects do not affect your natural
He
DB.
said that
Only hit points.
constantly.
I've said that several times. It's always been the base roll. 57. Okay.
Die hard, he does it towards the end of time.
Yeah, the only thing that affects it should be hit points. Now it'll affect your skill to where if you parry,
What armor type?
18.
18. He does a 16C to you.
Oh, that's the priest.
No, that's me.
Oh, it's the right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shot tears through upper arm, causing major muscle damage.
Not again.
5 hits, 2 rounds of stun, 2 points of bleed. I'm not sure why they call it major muscle damage because it's only a -10.
This is where we start realizing the infections are actually
Is that-
really bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
2.
Uh-huh.
I was mentioning that to them
How
in
many
the last game.
initial
It's like we've been
points?
ignoring this whole.
How many,
thing.
20
Our
something?
Initial was 16.
mechanic.
For a long time,
Yeah.
too,
And then
We did it-
3
we
extra
did
from the
first section with this bullet wound,
yeah.
but afterwards we just glossed over it.
Well,
I mean, it's tedious. and you
5
get
5
medicine.
extra from the
it
shot.
was a long
Yeah,
time. We
so
did a
minus
lot of
10,
healing poultices.
bleed.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's routine.
Stun for 2.
Stun
We would
for
just, okay, at the end of combat, we use healing poultices to stop the infections.
They're relatively
Okay.
expensive. They're
Uh,
relatively expensive.
No.
I think I'm at minus
And
30 now
dirt
for hit
shit.
points.
Not to be a jerk, but did he get 10 for cover?
From his own guy, yeah.
What he would have got.
Okay. Reduce that to
Yeah, they're 12 silver.
Mine's
Okay.
below a C.
um, 17 armor class or 18?
18.
I only got like 3.
No, it's the same thing.
now, But I used to have.
You're a jerk. Stop. You know better. Don't say armor class.
Okay, I'm at the negative 30 for hit points, minus 30 for the
Use a health
defense.
potion.
I don't have any.
Okay.
And a minus 10 for the shot.
Okay.
So.
The guy with the
minus
crossbow.
70.
I'll give you a health potion. On my turn, I'll give you a health potion.
Who does he want to
With one
shoot?
hand.
Does he want to shoot?
Okay, put it-
I think he wants to. That he dropped his crossbow last round, didn't he?
Which dude?
Yes. One of them.
Yeah, there's only one with a crossbow at this point, so he dropped his crossbow. He's not going to climb under the table to retrieve it.
Doesn't want to get
Instead, he draws his sword and moves up to you.
Okay.
And attacks.
Come on, Elf, wake up.
What's your DB?
That's my job.
I'm just slapping the shit out of you.
All right, so big man has an attack,
But I was
and I
shot
can only use my
really
parry
bad.
on one person.
Correct. The big guy goes right before you.
I thought you could use
So
your parry
84.
on more than one if you broke it out.
You
that
do.
way.
You can. He's used his parry already on the big guy.
No,
No, you have.
I
You
haven't.
correct.
That's why I was at still.
You absolutely. Yeah. If you parry 100 points, you can split it 33, 33, 33 if you really want to.
84 is fine.
And then have
Okay.
a weapon skill of 1.
84.
That will make all the difference. It's funny, the original Rolemaster, you had to save at least, what was it, 60%?
50.
50% of your weapon skill you couldn't swing.
Misses you.
Okay, so I have relentless too. The two things are relentless, which allows me to disengage from 2.
You're engaged by 3 currently.
Right, but the attacker is going to do my 5-foot move, which is going to allow me to do my 5-foot move. This allows me to disengage from those other 2 without penalty.
Yeah, you can go south.
If I move here, 5.
If you move there, then you disengage from all 3.
But the first one did the engaged my 5-foot step by hitting me and missing, hitting at me and missing. The other 2 are actual engagement. So I would just move forward.
I'm looking up that.
Is that
Yeah,
what you're saying?
I think the disengage give or the talent, the first level,
Yeah,
gives you the first guy.
right. Disengage the second time, give the second guy that we discussed, and
Right.
then a plus 10 DB against the attacker. But the what I'm using to move the 5-foot is the step aside, which gives me the free 5-foot, 5-yard, whatever move, single square move.
You are skilled
From a miss.
You're skilled at being where
Shoot.
enemy weapons are not. If you use a dodge to defend against an incoming attack and you win the opposed test, you may move up to 2 yards as you dive away and no longer count as engaged. None of your opponents will gain the free attack when you do this. And
Okay,
it's
so
max-
it gives you a free 5-foot step is effectively what it
Right, that's what I'm
does.
saying
Yeah, that's
from
fine.
him. I just
Yeah.
didn't want the other 2 to
As
attack.
long as you can get a valid 5-foot step, you're okay.
Okay.
And the max is you can take it multiple times. They do that multiple times in a round. It's not you get to do it for every single
Okay.
attack.
So I'm gonna line you up a little bit better on grid wise,
Okay.
and then the other guy that you had previously struck is going to step up and attack you.
Alrighty. That's
What's your DB?
84.
He hits you for 2 points.
For 2 points.
Okay, the dwarf recovers from 1 round of stun and stands there. So we go back to Eliathan, whose eyes wake up, his body stops convulsing.
Saved your man.
He sees Milton's alive and rejoices.
I can't see Milton.
I wish I brought the great sword back.
I literally can't. He's still not alive to me.
You're going to take a swig of whiskey?
I drink a healing potion and stay down for now and hope everybody ignores me.
Okay.
Step in front of you.
Anders.
Who's that next to me?
Me.
I'm going to step in front of you and hand you.
Saved your life, man.
Hold until, I guess, during his action.
Yeah. Technically, I guess I would stand
Okay.
up next to the wall, retrieving my bow, if that's possible as well. I
Not
can't-
drinking a potion.
Okay, then I'm good with
All
it.
right,
What do you
my
wanna do?
turn. I'm going to pull off a healing potion off my bandolier,
Okay.
toss it to him,
Okay.
step forward, and attack the guy that he knocked back.
Okay. So you won't be able to do all of that. You can move forward and you can give him a potion. Taking it off your bandolier is free. You won't be able to make the step forward and make the attack.
All right, I'll step
Okay.
forward and make the attack then.
Okay. So no potion to him?
Nope,
Okay.
No,
wrong guy. Wrong guy.
What?
I got it.
Stop killing me. Stop freaking out.
I'm trying to kill you, man.
Great, now I'm looking at my character.
The AT-17 guy that I hit once, twice actually.
Okay, the big guy?
Yeah, I'm going to hit him
Oh,
again.
sure. Yeah, he's not doing too well.
What's his DB?
His DB is currently 10.
Okay, I did not roll well, but it'll be on the chart. So
Draw, stand.
I'm at a 30, so that's a 5.
Do you have a bandolier, or is it pulling it out of a backpack? So draw free. So yeah, I mean you can be standing. I'm fine with that.
14C crush
Give me cover.
I'm behind you, dude. I'm out of the
with a 73 on the crush.
Okay, 73. You overwhelm him, striking him across his knee. He takes 10 extra hits and goes down.
That's what I was thinking. You should probably stay down. Okay.
Who the fuck is that for the noise?
I wish you well. Me. Catch
That's him just watching the fight in spirit.
Me. Hit him in the knee.
That's the Spectre.
I'm gonna accidentally.
Anders, what did you want to do? You pause momentarily for a potion, but
He'll
none
be just
comes.
as effective as he is currently.
Okay.
You just see me chilling up against the wall.
Erdem.
You'll be
Okay,
next then.
well, I'm going to start with this dude and request a bolt.
Which dude?
The dude at ping.
I didn't see it.
Give me a second.
I'll bang him again.
North of me.
No, it was not that dude. It was that dude.
Okay.
You taking on what, 2 guys?
I think 30.
I shot 2 head.
Those don't count.
No, they don't.
Well, you got it.
No.
It worked.
There we go.
Yeah.
So
That goes a few molecules.
that's
roll.
Oh, it is. Oh, okay. It's gonna be like extra complicated now.
Disintegrate him.
Okay. So what I will do is I'll shoot the 3 of them,
That's real nice.
and that's 40. So that's gonna knock out that, and then I'll just do it with a +10 for them, and do the range so I don't take the negative, the extra range buff.
Okay.
So that's what we'll do.
So you're going to shoot all 3 of them with a +10?
Yeah.
Okay. Who do you want to go with first?
He did a scorching ray.
I'll shoot the closest one first.
Okay.
I assume they have cover because there's a Frederick in the way.
There's a Frederick and a table.
Okay. There's multiple of them out there.
So the first one has, I guess he'll use the 50 on you. So 60.
Look at that.
You are rolling for shit on your hit rolls.
18D?
D.
Yeah, D.
He rolled a 26. With a roll of a 26 on the dice.
Jesus, man.
Is it fire?
Okay.
Firebolt?
Next dude, I did 60 again. I assume that was his DB.
Add 20.
At 20. Oh,
So 137.
okay. Any else I do get? 25D?
What spell is this?
Firebolt.
Firebolt.
With
You
30
get two
rays
guys?
with a plus 10.
Currently 3 guys.
Just so we all know, this is the only thing I mentioned in my comment when it came to the spell.
And each of
Uh-huh.
you
I
get
mentioned
plus
it to him too.
The idea that he has he has a higher skill than anybody in the group, and has the ability to add damage and add extra targets, all with a directed spell attack.
Yeah.
And then the third dude, I don't know what
This is going to be
bonus
on
is
us
because he has
too.
a
Whenever
fancy
he
one.
starts putting
He has a 60 dB.
60, then 10 for cover or 20 for cover?
10.
10.
What do you think of Warhammer Magic?
Huh?
What do you think of Warhammer Magic?
And armor type is 9 also?
His armor type is 19.
In normal Rolemaster, this is a 6th level, Firebolt 6th level,
I think so.
and which means you have to be 9th, 8th or 9th level, which is
12.
really high level in Rolemaster, to cast it every round. And otherwise, if you say you're a 6th level wizard, cast
Okay.
it 3 rounds.
So start with the first D.
So everybody's still fighting. You're going, humming.
Uh,
Before you ever cast it,
That's what I can
you don't ever get more than one.
He
No
takes
matter what.
10 hits.
You also gotta remember, Wizard Lord, Gold.
No, that's irrelevant.
That's irrelevant.
Completely irrelevant as far as what his experience level is. If he can cast the spell, the mechanics are what we're talking about.
Right.
Okay.
That's the only thing that matters. Now, if he happens to be a wizard lord and happen to have a really high skill, yes, it emphasizes it. But a first level wizard, second level wizard who has firebolt can do the exact same thing.
Right.
So,
It's scary when
With
it's
the
against
multiple
us.
targets and everything?
yes,
Yeah.
he rolled open ended. He rolled a 200 on his attack
Oh, that's
240.
on his spell cast.
so okay.
Okay, that's the part that may need some adjustment, etc. Because Warhammer uses just the basic. Every 2 success levels, you get extra benefits, just like every other spell.
Right.
Now, you can do the exact same thing with your prayers. A lot easier because he needs a 140 base.
Oof.
Okay, so it's relative. It's a rare situation when you roll that natural 20. Okay,
And then the C?
sure. C, the E.
E, okay. I couldn't remember which one was next.
75. Okay.
And he put himself there on purpose, too.
If that. Look at the general.
I know.
That makes you.
I know.
Okay.
He's the mushroom top.
Yep.
Okay. 15 hits for him, and a whole bunch of fire.
A whole bunch of fire.
Okay, and then the other guy with the C.
37. Load criticals for the big dude.
Hmm. He takes 8 hits.
Have you been able to do this whole time?
Yes.
I was also healing Matt.
No, I'm talking like the campaign.
As long as he's
wise.
had Firebolt.
Or is this a pretty new spell for you?
I've had the spell for a long time. The thing is, the skill to scale it like I am currently is a newer thing.
Okay, fair enough.
Right. See,
So
no.
I'm just looking back at all the engagements, wondering why the fuck you didn't use this more.
The problem is normally if he gets a critical success on the spell, which is easily what this, yeah, it blows him up. It does other things to him. He has the training that he nullifies that.
But it also, his skill with the spell for the directed spells portion was about 60 points less before, right?
It was, and then we changed it so instead of
That's
it
the
was
big
just
thing.
we changed it with the spell mechanics. I used to only get my intelligence plus my training.
Mm-hmm.
Now since we changed it for directed spells, it's more in line with weapon attacks. It's my willpower plus intelligence plus training.
Minus 30. Minus 30 as a
But it's
base.
still a net gain of 30.
Yeah, that's nice. That's real nice.
Well, no, it's not a net gain of 30. It's a net gain of whatever your other stat is plus minus 30.
So net 30.
In your case, it's a 60. Yeah, that's because you happen to be highly trained as far as that.
High,
So.
high level problem.
Okay.
A way for me to gain hit points.
Willpower's.
Yeah.
Is it bigger than?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
That's
really
another
small
reason why.
fact.
Well, that's another reason. I have almost the same willpower you do. That's the reason why.
Okay, the guy over here in front of the hallway.
Just laugh.
He is going to strike at Frederick. What's your defense?
It's a really
30,
small percentage that I wish I could get tough.
35.
35?
Yep.
I'm very tough, dude.
That's out.
Intelligence and fellowship are my 2 low stats, and they're still not low.
He strikes you for 4 points.
Well, I always get like plus 40 on those stats. Oh, plus 30 or 40.
What, 30 and 40, yeah,
Yeah.
120s.
And then he takes a 5-foot step back.
No attacking opportunity because of the 5-foot step.
Correct. Okay, Eric takes a step over here and then strikes at Milton.
So. 124 with the minus dual wield.
Where's the rifle?
Further down the
What's
hall.
that guy?
Yeah.
So
In,
it's not this
in
guy.
your face.
He's over here. I don't know which one it is.
Okay, he gets.
The one that's
Hit you for a 7B.
Okay.
Which gives you an extra 3 hit points. Fairly minor strike. Plus, you get zapped. Got too many jadals here. Sizzling blast to your shoulder, grounds out, leaves you dazed for 6 extra hits and a round of stun.
Okay. Is stun no defense then, or half?
Just regular stun. Means any parry you have is half effectiveness, but if something affects you or attacks you or whatever, you get to make an immediate endurance check to see if you can overcome it.
Gotcha. Then I just used my parry, so I don't.
Correct.
About that part. Okay.
Okay, the guy back here readies his shield, or holds the shield up. Milton. Now that stun goes away automatically.
Stun goes away. So that even with the shock thing, it's on too. Okay.
Yeah.
So I will dual attack this guy that I just saw him get hit with a fire blast beside my my previous double attack. And
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Isn't? Auf Wiedersehen.
and he was a 9 and
Armor type 9, he has a 20 dB.
Oh, just 20. Okay.
You said goodbye to him after he sneezed. Are you assuming he's dying?
Yes.
Jeez.
It's the era of COVID, man.
13 DP.
GG.
Super flu.
And
Everybody has this weird arc of darkness in this one area on the map.
that is a 50 for a
I'm
critical.
curious what that's from.
50 on a DP.
Yes, screw you.
6 extra hits.
Okay, is he still up?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, that's probably just
Then-
different light.
97's open ended. But that is so with dual wield, I had a 79 for my first roll. Second roll makes it a 97.
Doesn't get.
But I don't
no.
get that right.
No.
Okay,
It-
good.
it
I just want to make
specifically
sure. I was like, that was
Yeah,
a little,
no.
a little too much, but okay.
It's just a big
Um,
room.
So is he still a little 20?
He is at 10 now.
Okay. It's a 19 ES.
Slash him.
Wait,
That's a
what?
76 for the critical.
How do you
76.
get knocked down, like, for penalties?
Minus 100.
I'm sorry, what did you say the roll was?
76.
76. Ouch. Sever a couple of fingers and break his shield arm. Takes 12 extra hits.
I am bleeding. Again.
Okay.
And then I will disengage.
You can do that automatically?
As my, yeah.
Oh, as an action when you have
Yeah,
two
my
guys.
movement.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
my
I
movement.
follow it.
Try and get it. There we
Okay. Okay. This is the guy with the hammer. He calls out a statement to Ulrich and strides up to do battle with his foe, charging Frederick.
That's probably just person there.
What's your DB?
And dwarf makes a free attack.
25?
35.
35. The dwarf kills him. Ah!
Takes his knees out. Shank.
Right into it.
35.
Oh, okay.
Especially after this hit, I'm going to need healing.
Yeah, you might. 19? 25E.
Oh.
This guy's using a Warmatic too.
Uh-huh.
How many Warmatics we get out there then? 3?
Yeah.
3 counting Frederick.
We could sell them all.
Oh, this is more of a pickaxe.
Welcome
roll,
back,
right?
Milton.
Can't wait.
Okay. He smashes your purity seal, and you take 3 points.
I burned my fate to negate the attack altogether.
Okay.
It's the 1 point I have, but
Sure. That's fine.
I'm going to save that purity seal.
Okay, that's perfectly fine.
Even if it kills my character, it's in line with the fate.
I'm
I'm going to do it.
I'm good with that.
So,
Of course you're good with that.
Sigmar steps in, nullifying the strike.
20 some odd points of damage.
I
would have done something.
it's not even the damage, it's the purity seal. I'm going to protect that
I-
purity
they-
seal. So,
I get you.
even though it's only a +5,
Better than everyone else plus 0.
well, it's not even that. It's the core concept of the character.
Uh-huh. You gotta save your purity.
Fuck me.
That just save your purity.
It just screws.
He already gave it up to Talia.
That's why he's got to seal it. He's got to seal it to like maintain it.
That's right.
He also wouldn't be able to
See, when he came back that night, his purity seal was still intact.
Oh my God.
Okay, the guy back here with that rifle reloads.
Once again, I'm asking for your support. Bernie Sanders over here.
This guy moves up to you and strikes at Milton.
Yes, you guys have thing.
84?
Yeah, he's 84,
74.
74,
Because I dual wield takes -10.
74.
And he wasn't the one I disengaged from. So
Shouldn't affect your DB.
the dual wield affects the DB by
Specifically.
-10 to everything, whereas
I had dual wield. Didn't affect DB at all. Affects OB. Not
It
DB.
in his it's a Warhammer dual wield.
yeah, the way we
It's not a Rolemaster dual wield.
My
It should-
dwarf had dual wield.
Yeah, it should be a offensive negative, not a
Well,
defensive.
Penalize your OB, not your DB.
all your defensive rolls until the start of your next turn suffer a penalty of -10.
Defensive rolls. I guess you did roll dodge back.
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's why.
But so when you had talked about relentless with him,
Uh-huh.
when is the +10 that we would get? So relentless, you had said because of the other things that we can't do because of it's not Rolemaster because it is Warhammer. We got +10. That's just against the person we disengaged from. Is that correct?
I think so.
Okay, that's fine. That's
okay.
fine because this wasn't the guy I disengaged from. So 74.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to make sure I'm.
You need to kill
Following.
Milton off again. He's asking too many
It's
questions.
very complicated here, Milton. Strikes you for a 4A slash.
4/8.
That one may hurt. You step right into the swing, making the wound large. You take 6 hits, 5 rounds of stun,
Holy shit.
bleeding 6.
Holy crap.
So do I?
I would get rid of
Use
that
my
shit.
one. I got one.
That's
I got one. Yep, I'm going to use it.
Okay.
We'll burn it.
Okay. He stabs your wine flask, making it look like you're bleeding
Maybe
horribly.
6 is pretty horrific.
It is.
Jesus.
Yep, and add the stun
It's
to that
stun.
when I'm
It's
in
the
the middle
stun
of
that
them.
really
Yeah.
would kill him.
Yeah. In this situation, you're right. He's alone out there.
Okay.
Trying
Okay.
to get
So that counts as a miss, right?
Yes. Well,
Not
no,
good.
it counts as a hit. You can't
I
disengage,
know.
but okay. The other guy. No, he doesn't want to do that. Scratch that.
Wow, he used all his movement.
That's right. He just stumbles around.
No, he stumbles over there, badly wounded and bleeding fast.
I might swap. Well, no. I might go down.
The dwarf, who was stunned, is no longer stunned.
He's going to act.
He's going to act. He's going to strike at the priest.
And lops the priest's head off.
No, he's probably not going to do that.
They're overlapping.
Dwarf's going to do something.
He's going to try.
He's a dwarf. He's under the legs.
He's got a hand
Oh,
axe.
wait, no.
plus
Plus
10
that's not the
Uh-huh.
2. Micro.
He
They're just two guys on top of each other.
strikes the guy for 3 points.
No. Like, the guys in the cloak,
Every point matters.
turn game.
Congratulations, dwarf. You have done damage this combat
He has.
successfully now.
He cannot be more effective than my dwarf. Damn it.
I think he's a couple of points away.
Only a few.
Eliathan, what would you like to do? He's still laying on the ground complaining.
No, I was off. Damn it. Pick up the bow. Load and fire at this priest that's in front of my priest. Actually, do you want to do that or want to shoot the rifle? Got a shield person trying to guard the rifle though.
You're like an elven marksman, right?
Yeah, you and Apple being juggled.
Not really. He didn't win the shooting
I know.
competition. I mean, if he could have won that,
Why
he'd
would
be
you
a
bring
good
up
one.
the sword subject? I rightfully won that.
I would have won it if it wasn't so dainty.
Now, if you
Well, perhaps if somebody hadn't cheated.
What I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe some of those people got the karma they deserve then.
I'll still try to shoot this priest.
The guy right in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay. So he has a 40 DB.
Does that include cover?
No, 50 with that.
Jesus, so he's not even hardly scratched.
He's the dwarf was the first one to hurt him.
So 50 dB.
might
Got to start somewhere. Yeah.
That's right.
Oh. Dwarf should have ripped off his purity seal.
Gotta get that 66 on that crit. Any priest you get to see, instant kill him.
That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted anyway. All right, AT.
18.
Jesus. Get that shit out of here. What's he doing with that? It's 12B puncture.
That's pretty good.
100.
77.
Oh, that's yeah.
That's pretty good.
That'll do, Elf.
just Elf.
That was the priest, right?
Yep.
Yep, he took you out, man.
Shoot him in the throat.
Right in the back of the head.
75, you said?
77.
77. Strike to his shield side. If he has a shield, the arrow's stuck in it for a round. He does not have a shield. So he is stunned. He is bleeding.
At least he's stunned.
Break his face, Dad.
How much stunned?
No.
Oh,
Ah,
All of it.
right.
Anders,
Wait until after his turn. And see
Okay.
he'll
you're gonna wait until after Erdem?
Yes.
Okay, Frederick.
I can't do anything. I'm at minus 70.
I'm not getting rid of the
What's
penalty
his
seal.
DV?
His DB is 40.
Not yet.
He just took
Yes.
penalties.
He's at 40. He's not stunned.
Oh, why did it move me?
Because
You wanted to be moved. You wanted to be closer to us.
No.
Your
Get out
god,
here and be a
boss.
target, damn it.
Your god just slapped you.
Wow.
What do you worship?
he does.
himself.
That's
Knowledge.
power. No, come on now. Knowledge.
Frederick wouldn't appreciate it.
You're not worshipping Zinch? What's wrong with you?
18?
18.
I
Obviously.
missed.
Okay.
Barely, but I missed.
No, he's
Hey.
worshipping corn.
That was a low roll for you then.
11.
Oh, yeah. Well, breakage.
Yeah, magical
The
fire.
Lord of Life.
Zinch.
Corn.
All I hear is Zinch.
Okay, what do I do?
What's the strength rating?
65 to 75.
With a W or not?
W.
Okay. So he does not have a bladed weapon, so you're in luck. You use the 75, roll, you need a 101.
He also has an all
Got it.
steel weapon that
Yeah,
we
that's
built
true.
previously for him. For
Okay.
That case.
Okay.
It's also high
So,
quality.
yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, no problem.
Which how does high
Oh,
quality
crap.
affect that?
That scares me.
Okay.
Throw
Erdem.
How does high quality affect a weapon rating?
Corn with fire intense.
We'll find out when it becomes important.
Okay. No. I'm gonna go here.
That's probably one of my best.
Okay. You run up to the combat.
Ah,
The priest looks at you evilly.
I like buttered.
And he explodes in a ball of fire.
and
Pretty much
I'm gonna
miniatures.
do-
My corn guys. Why are they yellow? Because they
You're going to cauterize?
yeah, knock out the group.
Who are you going to cauterize?
Let's start with Frederick.
Frederick. Oh, you step up and inflame Frederick.
Gotta knock him out so he's easy.
So many jokes. So many jokes.
Uh-huh.
It's like that.
He comes up, touches you from behind. You feel inflamed. It successfully works.
So I will get the three of them, so the dwarf and Anderson.
Okay.
That's all you can get.
You knock all three of us out.
Maybe.
Back to night. No!
What do they have to get to stay awake?
They only have to get above 40.
On what kind of roll?
Cool test. So it's willpower based.
And our hit point penalties and all that shit
Oh,
added to that.
this is a waste of a 93.
Okay. Well, dead is not really valid, but
Did you knock out the dwarf?
yes, you did.
Yes.
He screams.
Dwarf's legs.
He screams and goes down.
Well, that sucks.
All your penalties apply.
He doesn't get a blaze condition.
I know.
Okay. He's not burning.
What'd you get?
I go down.
Okay, Frederick goes down.
I fucking knocked it below a 40. I just even with all my negatives.
What did you get?
But,
No, I burned it to save the fucking purity.
you have a
seal.
fortune still.
You still have
you
your
use your
fortune
fate.
till the
The
end, till the end of the session.
Oh, then I can reroll that?
Yeah.
You can reroll. Yes.
Well,
Hopefully I get more than a 7 on this roll.
I think it's amazing.
Purity.
I made it.
Yeah, okay, I was going to say much better roll.
I literally needed more than like an 8 or a 9.
I want to know how long you would have
Sounds
been
like the
on
gods.
Because my basic is
10 hours.
10 hours.
I know, that's what I was like. Is it 10
111.
hours?
End of the campaign.
111.
Okay. So
into the campaign.
you guys healed 20 points.
Thank you.
Roll 4.
20 points.
The gods of chaos are whispering your name.
So
At least the dwarf healed 20 points.
yeah, dwarf heals 20 points. Bleeding stopped, and your wounds will not become infected.
Right.
Is it dwarf handing you fortune points?
No.
That takes away dwarf.
Okay.
So yeah,
I thought it would be much better if the priest went down.
Yeah.
That would have been far more fun.
I would have been
I've
up
had
there,
to
but
step
I
up
was
to
like,
the total of priest. No.
I was like,
Well, Anders and Erdem fighting the priest by himself.
You are up there. That's
Hey. Me with
he has a
me
whole
unarmed.
action waiting for me.
Okay. So Frederick,
Me unarmed with
No,
no
me.
running, we probably kills.
Anders.
I've only got one.
Roll for stun.
Okay.
All
Take
4
the
were
spot of
loaded.
the dwarf.
But I don't have any reloads.
Endurance.
And the
It
dwarf
was
was
endurance
Oh,
for
yeah.
stun,
We
right?
don't talk about
Yes.
I stunned.
I don't have any point.
Was it this character that fought the cast on?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
slowed
cool.
on brass knuckles and threw a punch.
Oh, seriously, like if I go down here and come grab one of them,
I have its rotting head sitting in my body.
86.
Yep, hit him.
86 total.
Yes.
So you're stunned this
You
round.
can do a resolve to.
You can spend a point of resolve to eliminate it,
Oh, it's north resolve.
or a fortune point to re-roll it.
Another
Do the resolve. No one uses resolve except for me most of the time.
Resolve is the one that regains every game, right? Okay, then yes, I'm going to use that.
Okay.
It's like the purpose of it.
Yeah.
What are these fancy?
These fancy points.
Those.
Well, this side of the table tends to have none. This side of the table has all of them.
them.
Yes, because you have you have 0 fate and
I didn't
resolve.
force you anywhere. I was kind of happy with you being right here.
I mean, in all fairness, you instant killed me like 4 combats in a row.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, man. We gotta teach you how to play a melee.
Okay, strike by
Man, like
blow
a bat,
the
I would
priest.
open that door.
Okay.
My head shop.
Not him.
I charged off.
Okay. So you
Me?
I played the
you step forward. For some
Yeah.
reason, your character has changed icons.
No, it hasn't.
There's a reason I take a bomb lance.
Oh, never mind. That's because the dwarf is hidden underneath you. So I was gonna say that looks like a really weird character you're at now, but it's because there's an overlay. His DB is a 40.
He grows as the combat goes on.
I'm going to use a fortune.
I like to say I saved the dwarf.
Right here.
You did.
I did.
That's all I could think of.
Is he laying with the shield on top of it?
97. Let's go.
Okay.
With the
That's hey. That's worth a reroll, man. You did.
105.
Yeah.
105.
Oh yeah, 109.
Math.
Why did I take 2 away?
Yeah, 109.
This is the reason why I'm using my calculator lately. I just
That either bodes well for your new job or bodes badly.
When he goes to ship, I'm gonna make sure it's on
You
the
said
That's right. Why did I take 2
You
extra?
said he was 17.
He's just getting
18.
18. So I do the math. So I should go do that. 14B slashing.
try to do shit.
With a
Can you do that to me?
38 critical.
And just wake me up.
Oh, what kind of crit?
I think it does the opposite.
Yeah,
of wake me up.
What in severity? What severity?
B.
B.
Okay.
B.
That's fine.
He takes 2 hits.
I'll show for the combat.
Okay.
I'm just gaining
So that is the group. So we go to them. Start with Eric down here. He is going to charge.
I can't see any of that fight still. I still don't move it up.
Milton, what's your DB?
Not much longer.
So I can't. I dual wield this. So I cannot use the shield.
Correct.
Okay. So 74.
I don't keep track of that.
74.
Every single day, every time.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. Yeah.
79.
Okay.
I saw whatever that is right above it. I can't really read it.
my HP.
Yeah, I don't have. Yeah, I definitely don't have it.
9.
I only have 1,495 on my spent things. That's not right.
29E.
Okay.
Yeah. What, 4,000?
The crush is forceful but not hard. You take 6 extra hits. Not done.
Okay.
The electricity entangles you in deadly blue light, smolders your garments, traces of energy inhabit your equipment. You take 7 extra hits, a round of stun, and for the next 2 rounds you have a -10.
Why can't I get this?
So the resolve, I can use 1 resolve per turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Technically, you use 1 resolve for every effect.
Okay.
It's on your action.
I'm immune to criticals. That's the first one I'm going to use. It says ignore all modifiers.
You have a special talent that lets you immune to.
No. It's not
Oh
your
no. Okay.
action.
So what that does is you spend 1 resolve, and the critical effects that you got, like the stun, you ignore for that round.
Gotcha. Well, I wonder because the other one's condition recovery.
Right.
That gets rid of the stuff.
It gets rid of a stun. So the penalty that you have, that -10,
Yeah.
you can spend a resolve to get rid of that, and a resolve to get rid of the stun.
Okay. And there's 2 rounds of stun and 2
Right.
rounds of the -10.
Yes.
So I will.
You don't have to spend anything now
not
until your
yet.
action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got
Okay.
it.
And you can either spend it, for example, with stun. You can spend 1 to get rid of 1 just for free. The rest of the stuff you spend it to ignore it for the round. You
Gotcha.
still
Right.
get it next round.
The other one's just gone. Gotcha. Okay.
Right.
All right.
Okay. Then we have the guy that is up here, who is going to move up.
When you run away for being too damaged, don't come back. Stay away.
No, he was stepping away to draw the group into the room. That all they did was then beat up on the priest and heal.
Priests are known to be kind of like
They're dainty.
yeah, they're dainty.
Okay.
You can call me whatever you want. My ego's not as fragile as some other people's.
What's because he's an elf?
Anyways,
And I hate you, stupid humans.
that one moves in and strikes at Frederick. What's your DB?
Oh, what was it?
That's pretty good.
I was actually calculating it wrong earlier.
I've done that.
19. He does 1 point.
That's when I summoned demons, then I got myself possessed, all in one fight.
Okay. This guy back here continues to hold his shield. Milton, what would you like to do?
Hold this.
The guy in the back of the doorway. He's readying his shield.
The gun that fired.
The one protecting the guy with the gun.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
It's busy
So,
now.
one round of the stun goes away, and I roll endurance for the other.
Correct.
Okay. So to do that first, and then I can choose
Correct.
to use the result.
You need a total bonus, total after all your penalties of 100.
140.
101, I mean. Okay, so that's, you ignore the second round of stun, so all you have is the minus 10 penalty.
Okay, and then the other one went down. This one, oh no, the other one walked around the corner. This is one that hasn't been here. This is the guy with the axes, correct?
No, the axis is down. This is the guy with the flaming hammer. This is the guy with the electric hammer. All three of them are burning.
Okay.
Wait, when did the axe guy go down?
When Thad killed him.
He's been down for a little bit,
Yeah.
around or
So
so.
I will
I don't know where it went.
disengage from both of them,
Okay.
Get it? Yeah. Pencil
make
right
my
there.
move,
Okay.
and then dual attack with this guy.
Okay. The priest.
Yes.
Okay. So you get a plus 20 for flank.
Okay.
You get your minus 10 for dual wield. He has.
I don't get a minus 10 for dual wield on attacks. It's only on defense.
Oh, okay.
I'm the one. When I did it, I took it off my attacks because I thought that's what it was.
He has a 30 DB.
Okay.
It may have been you were parrying 10 to counteract it.
And my
trigger the
minus
DD.
10 from the actual.
Right.
I don't know what the hell I did.
Okay.
What I did, what I did.
18.
Poor priesty.
18 and no armor type 18, but he's got 30 for the DB, right?
Yeah.
Good? Okay. So preview first is
Milton! Finally see him. I put an arrow through his head.
18.
I was debating including it with the
7
brace of fire stick
CP.
and see it, but I had the extra target, so I was like,
Okay.
It's got all that
because
gunpowder.
knowing me, I'll
And that
probably
is
roll
a
100 on
69.
DD or something
69 is strike along his neck. You get a plus 15 on your follow-up strike.
Okay. So that just adds into the dual wield, so I don't have
Yep.
to. Okay. So 18. Is it any lower for DB?
No.
Okay. 11 EK.
Ow.
34.
34 and E is solid strike, breaks another rib, takes 6 more hits. Okay.
Hi, Frederick.
Hey, buddy.
Okay.
What you been up to?
He goes.
Poor priesty.
Yeah.
You know, I saw you the other day.
Nah,
He's going to step here and then strike at Milton.
so that is 74. 74.
74.
No,
Just
sorry.
gotta move closer.
It's gonna be
Hey, just move up next to me, dude. Let's
64 because of penalties and the other.
Okay.
So.
Just killed me. Already killed.
I think you almost killed Hope with the ballista through the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, you almost hit me.
He hit you for a 5A.
It wasn't my fault.
Okay.
The one door you didn't check.
Oh.
That strikes your shield arm. Do you have a shield?
I do know. Well, it's on. That's a buckler. It's
Yeah,
right.
the buckler is destroyed.
Okay.
Fortunately, it saved your arm.
Sweet.
God, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't need
The fire doesn't do anything. The guy back here is going to aim. Okay. This guy is going to move up and attack Milton.
So
No shield.
54.
Oh my god.
4.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Are you hurt?
No,
Yeah.
it's never hurt.
Mm-hmm.
54 DB for
6B.
84
6B.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
measured distance.
Strike to your back, knocks you prone. You take 10 hits, 3 rounds of stunned without parry, and bleeding 3.
And the collapse of the party starts.
Okay.
Okay. And,
You can kill 2 this round, man.
okay.
But no stun.
I don't feel that brave.
Stun 3. Stunned without parry 3.
Oh, I thought it was bleed 3.
Little guy.
Did that, but okay.
I think-
Cool. Now it's too late.
Stunned without parry 3 and bleed 3.
Oh, you
Gotcha.
just need to hit him.
I don't
Yeah, but I can't move.
I don't feel that.
So I have to start the
I
turn
don't feel
being
that
contact.
brave to go
It-
walk in
you
and
are.
kill.
I understand.
You should. You should be that brave.
This guy collapses from fire.
Kill. And you saw that kill.
I saw nothing.
There was one here, staggering.
Oh, okay.
We didn't see it.
That's the one I stabbed in.
So we go back around to Eliathan. You gonna get back in this fight?
Leviathan, you
Yeah,
saw,
I was in the fight.
you saw Milton now. You've seen him go down.
Hold on. I'm getting ready to step forward. Be dangerous here.
Yeah, you do see Milton. He suddenly comes into view,
So my one word
staggering on the
was,
ground.
Milton! It's all your fault. All right, now I'm
That's 4 words.
I was like, you facing toward the hallway now?
Yep. He turns. He lays down.
Yeah, move. Step forward. That's a 5-foot step.
Okay.
And I am shooting the rifleman.
You're gonna try to shoot the rifleman.
Yes.
Okay. So he is going to have his natural DB of 20. He's going to have the shield of 30.
Okay.
Well, the shield is 20 base. Make it 40 because of the parry. Because the guy's sitting there just parrying. So 60 defense.
You can do it.
Don't you get a negative for
Still at
active
105 freaking
No.
feet away.
So you always get your natural defense.
So you don't get the bonus.
I don't get one. I get a penalty.
Oh, you get the
Yeah, long range shot.
One more step forward, and I wouldn't have a penalty. I guess I could have moved, right? I can move and fire.
As long as you don't provoke or anything, yes. You can move forward.
Didn't have to 5-foot step, then I could move up next to.
You can get right into the combat.
I
There you
could.
go.
I
Perfect
said
part
move up.
for any breath.
Are you
weapon
measuring?
Or
I am.
lightning
grenades
bolts.
or any lighting, yeah.
Yeah. If only we had a lightning area of effect, we could just hit everybody.
Yeah.
Am I right behind him again?
You
Yeah.
are.
Damn it. Get lightning bolt again. Alright.
So at least you don't have a range penalty this time.
Yeah, but still, you said 60 dB?
Mm-hmm.
See what happens.
Oh, me and Frederick switched places. Like when we started.
Oof.
I am dealing.
Demons.
Are you going to take a dark deal?
Yes.
Okay.
Wahaha! Much better. Open-ended 98. Yay.
That was probably worth it.
I rolled I don't know what it was. It was something horrible the first time. It doesn't matter. 126. I topped the chart. So 8 armor type.
9.
9. 27 E-puncture.
Is this the rifle?
He's my threat. Only a 51.
Well, only a
One of these
51
still hurts.
on- yeah, that might save him.
He takes 5 hits and stunned without parry.
The stun is what helps.
Well, the 27 points of damage is 32 total.
But the damage will certainly hurt him.
Hopefully that has the ability to not be stunned. I
Anders.
don't like the idea of either one of us getting shot. I don't know who's going to choose.
Strike.
Let's see.
I wouldn't-
Fire mage?
I was worried about that. It was like, is he going to aim or is he going to just shoot? Because if he's going to shoot, he's going to shoot me.
My intent for the rifle, was it only a 1-round thing or just
No,
continuous?
it's continuous.
Figured.
You can use a resolve to eliminate it for this round.
It's all one digit.
Okay. Strike my blow, the one right in
I'm
front
probably
of
gonna
me.
get
Okay.
shot if I get shot by that rifle.
Both of us.
DB?
Well, I
DB is 50.
You have hit points. That's
have
the
fun.
thing.
Yeah.
No,
I
you're
can
good.
take a hit. It's just a critical.
Okay.
He's gonna shoot it plenty. You gotta get as many kills as possible.
77.
9. Armor type 9.
That will shoot further.
77? Pretty good roll.
No, in total I have 77.
Oh, that's
Not a good roll.
not a good.
I still got a crit for a slashing.
Roll the 100. Roll the 100.
81.
That's pretty damn good.
Oh, slashing. That's the only good thing about crushes. Stuff.
81, you said?
Yes.
6 hits. Let's see.
It's still only an A though.
6 hits.
Yeah, but even if
Stunned.
whatever crit it is, it's still only
Bleeding a lot.
just decapitated.
And you get a plus 20.
Finally.
Yeah, don't forget your plus
So
15.
does that counteract your negative 70?
Something like that.
No. Don't
Frederick.
forget your plus 15.
I have my 40.
Yep.
This guy to my southeast.
Is the priest
I
with
can
the hammer.
Yeah, I can fight him, right?
Sure.
Okay. What's his DB?
His DB for the priest is 30.
Wow, still.
Okay, so I got an 89, 69,
That means it's
Nice.
75%
what is that? 141? 140?
147.
Oh, then
147?
yeah, probably
You said 69 plus that.
Yeah.
147. Basically, it's the top of the chart for the most part.
That's
I know.
gonna fucking hurt.
Could have been like a good drinking.
Armor type,
18.
18.
I really think it's a good thing.
2070
that I'm
crush.
unconscious for this.
a 34 on the E.
34 on the E.
I thought that was an 84. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you probably already.
34 on the E.
No.
His ribs are like all mush at this point. He takes 6 extra hits.
Yeah, I'll swing again.
Okay.
I was gonna say he's been hit pretty hard.
His ribs are now the beach.
That's par for Thad's course right there.
89 plus 8, so 97. Still a crit. You said 18, right?
Uh-huh.
12A
Right.
brush,
Trying
yeah.
to decide who wants to do
Okay.
a backhand puncture.
Hit him in the monkey bit.
69. Nice.
Solid strike to his chest, knocks the breath out of him for 8 extra hits.
This poor guy
Is he
is
stoned?
just getting.
No. And is 8 below your break or your fumble range?
Doubles. Oh, fumble. Ooh.
No.
Okay.
6.
That's, what is that, Morningstar think I said?
Uh-huh.
Seriously bad. This poor guy's chest is just flying.
But it's not doing. He's still not going down though.
Hurt him.
Got that priest milkshake.
I am going to cast this.
It's actually. If you ever get a chance to see 13,
And
if you
I'm
haven't
going
seen it
to
yet,
start
awesome movie.
on
We'll watch it this weekend.
the dude
It's
with the
fucking
lightning hammer.
amazing.
One of my favorite.
You're gonna start on who?
That's where
The
the
dude
breastplate
with
and he
Thor
refuses to take it off.
with
He's
the
like,
lightning
With the
hammer.
lightning hammer?
They're
Yeah.
stealthing through
Okay.
this thing. Well, one of the
And-
fights, he gets hit with it by an axe right in his breast.
And then see what
Doesn't
else I
really
get.
penetrate. He's like a thump. He's like, oh. He keeps fighting, and then later on,
So
he's
I
like
get
stumbling. He's
one
coughing up
additional
blood.
person.
He's like,
I'll spend a
I'm
fortune to
done.
do 2
I
additional
can't go any
people.
further.
Plus
Just
10
everybody else go. I'm gonna stay in the fight.
to
But
do
it's-
the
It's just broken ribs, man.
priest
You got armor on. You
and
got crushed.
so the priest and the
So that'd
rifleman,
be- could be some
and they
more,
need
yeah.
to do a dexterity test or
Priest
drop
and
their
priest.
weapon.
Okay. So the lightning hammer is fine.
Okay.
The fire hammer drops it, and the rifle is fine.
They do get race conditions.
Okay.
Sometimes that spell, it's like it's dex based. No one puts any points to the dex. This is my thing.
And
I
then,
did.
and then you flee.
I had
Yeah.
to.
No, it's so much deck save and go save.
It's hard. It's hard and like very like lockpicking is also a newer one.
I was gonna say I had to. I had to have 10 points in it.
Okay.
Open locks.
Hey, the priest now has no hammer.
Sleight of hand, which is also an advanced skill. So those are my 2 skills. Unless there's more.
Sleight of hand, I
Okay.
think, is
So
ability.
he doesn't care about that.
Well, at least that's what I have it marked down as a dex.
I have it.
This guy steps over here
Oh, it's dex. Okay, you're right.
and then swings at Anders.
Okay, so I have a plus 20 now. We'll use my shoot.
I need that.
The rifle, is it? You say it was aiming last time?
Oh, excuse me.
I'm gonna hope he doesn't make that endurance save.
What endurance save?
For stun. I stun no parried the guy with
Yeah.
the rifle.
It goes
Single
away
round.
at the beginning of his turn.
If it was only 1 round.
If it was only 1 round.
I'm hoping it was multiple. Because if it wasn't a light hit, I did do it.
I know. I keep trying to make him drop his gun.
He's got sticky
Never
fingers.
mind, 27.
27?
He's got one of those Giselle
Alright,
tripod.
that only goes.
He has a
that
crank.
doesn't go to my DB. Did the. No.
What's your DB?
That doesn't go to my DB, so I just. Okay, it's just 67.
67.
Yeah.
No shield.
Nope.
Oh, is it a rifle?
Yeah, I'm scared. Rifle. Brought me down to half HP.
Armor type 17?
18.
That rifle
18.
doesn't need to shoot. It'll
5 hit
just-
points.
it's like-
I'm aiming at you. I just want something. I'm aiming.
Everybody panicked.
I mean, it brought me down from really good hit points all the way down to half HP.
I'm with you, dude.
Okay.
You notice who I shot. I didn't care about all that. Okay,
Eric moves up
Still
to
shooting.
strike at you. Mr. Down person. Are you stunned?
I am stunned without parry.
Okay. So you
I-
can make
I
an
can't-
endurance roll immediately
Okay.
because somebody's attacking you.
Okay, I was gonna say one doesn't go away or anything
Nope.
like that. Okay.
Doesn't go away automatically till the start of your round. And if you pass this one, that is the one that goes away.
127 minus 20, 107.
107. Okay. So you are not stunned without parry. So you get your regular defense.
Okay.
Plus he gets a bonus for you being down.
Gotcha. So, yeah, but I can't.
He can't on his action. He didn't take that choice.
So
What knocked him down?
Move over and cover him.
One of the other guys after his action.
It was a
If
crit.
he's still alive.
yeah, 74. No, it's not 74. You're doing the bonus from me being on the
Yes.
Or two.
Yeah.
64.
64.
With the 2
Absolutely
left
hammered.
on the ground.
It's only to me, dude.
I was looking at it.
Because technically I'm probably the most viable. except for
9.
you.
36E.
Really combatant right now.
Too far away.
Where did it even go?
Yeah, but let's see here, I have
I'm the best healing combat.
Okay, strikes you across your thigh. You take 10 hits,
77 skill.
another round of stunned without parry, and a minus 10.
Okay,
And
I
that's
am.
plus 10 magic item.
I'm down. That's it.
Okay.
Oh no.
Well, no, it's not it.
I'm done.
All damage ceases, TA.
So still keep track of what
Still
the
keep track of
negative
it,
is, right?
yes.
Okay.
The second one continues to fry you with electricity for 7 extra hits and 2 rounds at minus 10. A point around a stun, but that won't matter.
Very flashy instruments.
Yeah.
Okay. The guy back here holds his shield ready.
I'm sorry, you good guys, man.
And actually, he takes a step back.
What?
Milton.
They're trying to
So
make
he's
the
not
road drop
protecting
all
the
the
rifle
weapons.
guy anymore?
Not at this
Issue
point,
is
no.
They keep making all their saves.
No.
So what do I?
But the priest has no weapon now.
What do you do?
I'm in a negative.
Are you bleeding?
I am.
Then you take your bleeding damage and you're done.
Can I use my results at this point? If I'm down?
If you're unconscious,
I have
No.
I was just trying to get rid of the bleeding condition.
you can use your resolve to negate the bleeding for this round.
Well, I
Or
can
you can get
remove
rid
it.
of 1 for 1.
Yeah, 1
just
for 1.
permanently. But then
That's not resolve.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
it's
is.
resolved. Yeah, you can get rid of one condition
No one ever-
entirely, such as a single bleeding wound. So I bleed 3.
Okay.
So it would take away 2, so I would only bleed 1 if I use
Yeah.
both my results.
Oh yeah, I'm fine with that.
That's what I was
or you
wondering.
can
Sure.
ignore the total 3 for 1 round. It's like if you
Yeah.
want to get rid of more long term compared to initial.
Sure.
I will get rid of 2, so I will
So you're only bleeding 1.
only bleeding 1.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Okay, so I bleed.
Yeah,
like
but
you
just
said.
started crying.
Okay.
You-
The priest is going for his hammer.
Is that an attack of opportunity?
That is from Frederick,
Doesn't-
which is why his friend stepped over there, who's going to put his shield in the way to protect the priest.
Crush
Attack of
that.
opportunity, though.
I agree, which is why he stepped over there, because the priest needed to get his hammer back.
I told you should have put down that hammer. That hammer got a little bit too hot.
All right. What's
Now,
his
if it
DD?
mattered, as soon as the hammer hit the ground, the flames went out.
It does matter.
Yeah, okay. So,
What's his DD?
his DB for the priest is 10. He has
Okay.
40 points from the guy with the shield.
39 plus Marvel. 39 plus 59. What is that?
98.
98. That's going to be a pretty good hit.
Yeah, probably won't matter then.
Sorry.
I wasn't
Hit my
specifically aiming
note.
for priest.
Hit your
He
priest.
was just-
What armor
he was
type?
the only one who failed.
18.
18.
That is a 12 a crush.
Okay.
Wow,
Give me something fun.
Yeah, there you go.
That's 80 on the crush.
not bad.
80 on the crush. That is a blow to his shield arm, shatters his shield, which he doesn't have. Instead, breaks his
no.
left arm.
The other
The
guy.
guy who parried his shield, it would break his arm, wouldn't it?
Do we want to do that or break the other priest arm?
I'll let you make the choice. You can either remove the guy's shield or break the priest's arm.
The priest has a 2-handed
Broken
weapon.
arm.
I'm going to
I'll
assume
take
you
the
want to break the
priest's arm.
priest's arm.
A
Yeah,
broken arm.
that's generally what you do. I mean, otherwise, if he had a
I
shield.
screamed that out of reflex.
Okay.
I really had a tactical thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't do both. It only does the one.
A broken arm.
Okay. It doesn't break the shield and the arm. If you have a shield, you lose the
Yeah,
shield
I'd rather break
instead.
the priest's arm
Right.
than-
Okay. The guy in the back takes a shot. Who is he going to shoot at? Milton is down.
Yeah,
It was
no,
He, unfortunately, it was 1 round of stun.
I am so glad I did not use my shield.
Okay. So it looks like Anders is the only one with a clear shot, since Mr. Priesty ran away, and Mr. Elf is hiding behind a whole crowd of people.
I don't know
So
where are you at? Oh, you are still way back there.
no, he retreated when the guy was about to shoot.
It's like he aimed and he had a rifle ready. And
Yeah.
like, it's
Okay. He's not
like, who are
shooting
they
at
gonna
Anders
shoot at?
because cover of 10 is not that significant for his shot. He's shooting the elf.
I will give him my benefit, but can I?
You can give him your shield if you have any parry.
there's 2 bodies
No,
behind him
just
too.
my base shield.
Then you can give him half your shield.
My base shield 60, so 30.
So why is it only
No.
half his shield?
You're right. You're right. I've been applying their full thing. So whatever your shield bonus is,
60.
60.
Here's just the shield.
Um,
Did you cry about it?
Yeah.
127 plus
Great dagger.
cover.
So 137.
137.
Okay.
Hey, that's my
Well,
base.
that's not nearly as good of a shot as I thought. Probably still would have been better than shooting at Anders.
No, it'd be the exact same thing.
37?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, maybe I'll take out an archer.
This kills you.
Well, okay, now I gotta add it. Oh.
Stat.
It's normally either a really low number or something that's not really relevant. No, I'm not worried about it. 137, you said?
Big numbers. We're getting into like.
It's always me. Always.
Yeah.
I'm
Getting into Pathfinder style numbers.
You should be like a wizard apprentice.
Yeah.
Oh.
I stood up, I'm dead again. I stood up, I'm dead again.
Armor type 1.
Hey, we're only at a 1 to 3
if you
fatality
do,
rate
if you
on.
do like
Shot misses you, takes a chunk out of the wall.
Jeez.
Hey, if you end up doing wizard, you should look at metal wizard.
Ricochet.
You can literally turn somebody into a metal statue.
I was gonna make a joke, but it's not.
Right.
Again, I don't even have access to
Aw,
spell.
wuss.
Eventually.
Okay.
In 3 years of playing,
Yeah. Yeah. Turn the royal boss
in
into a metal
your current
statue.
rate, 3 years of you keeping a character alive that long.
Yeah, but
That's the key.
Okay, this guy here who was fighting Milton. Milton is down, so he's going to go here and then over to here to fight Anders. What's your defense? Anders,
What?
defense.
Oh, 67.
It's too bad it's traceable.
Without shield?
Yeah, you can use the shield on this guy.
No, you can't.
No,
Just
I
use the
can't.
shield.
I
Oh, I thought
used
you
it
just
for
got shot.
Yeah, it was 67.
Oh,
earlier
for when you got
without
shot? I got you.
Yes, it's 67.
I thought you had a 27 earlier.
No, that's because I was still counting in all my penalties for
Okay,
like
67.
the arm
Okay.
stuff. Yeah.
So, armor type 18. He does 1 point.
Because like you said, it's very much traceable.
Dwarf is down. Okay, Eliathan.
Did I see
I know.
the guy who electrocuted me?
The guy who electrocuted you is not that guy. It is this guy.
That's the. Alright, sweet. That's
Okay.
what I'm shooting.
Okay, so George is reminding me we are at the top of the round, so this is a good point to stop. It's 10:20 at this point. Somebody has to get to bed. So, yeah, 10:22. So we will stop here, which is a good time because I lost my dice right now. So we will pick up next time, and presumably you guys can figure out what has happened to Milton all this time.